with him at all. There was a couple last year, but he has sat there almost in a solitary environment most of this year, and they're lowering the railing. He wants to be able to kind of rest his arm on it, and it was a little bit too high, so that's why you heard some wood squeaking there at the end of the interview. And while Rick Forney was involved in some maintenance around here as well, he was fixing the bullpen mound when I went down the left field line to grab him for that interview. And while he likes to kind of keep busy around here, of course, there is some monotony when you're playing every single day. It's fun to come to the ballpark because you usually see something different, but you come every single day prepared to play. And here you are, game 46 already, as the Goldeyes are inching their way toward the midway point of the season. And they'll face the Gary SouthShore RailCats here for the first of 4. It'll be tonight, tomorrow afternoon, and then Monday night and Tuesday night. And the Goldeyes will have a better idea, Rick Forney even said it, of where they're going to be, maybe going forward at the end of this series on Tuesday night. So far, so good. They're 3-1 in the first 4 games on this 8-game homestand, and the Goldeyes will look to improve on that here tonight. Just 2.5 back of Gary for the wild card, and 3 out of first in the North behind Fargo with 2 games in hand. We welcome you to the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show ride to the ballpark, brought to you by Winnipeg Insurance, proud sponsors of the Goldeyes, helping you protect the things you love. Visit us on the web at winnipeginsurancebrokers.com or call us at 889-2870. Goldeyes are 24-21 coming in. They've won 3 straight. Gary 27-19. They lost a series before getting here to the Sioux City Explorers in Sioux City, Iowa. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll check the pitching matchup here tonight on the rubber for Cal Tires next after these on TSN 1290.
So, will it be door number 1 or door number 2? Instead, why not ask,
is that the best you can do?
Get more than just a door. With Best Windows and Doors, you'll get a full door system. Choose the style, the glass, even whether you want it stained or not, and we'll put it together. So when it's time to decide on a door, be sure to ask,
is that the best you can do?
No doubt you'll find your way to Best Windows and Doors, where the best is all we do. 1676 St. James.
This summer, Boston Pizza has introduced new meteor, full of the bone ribs, baked in one of 6 tasty rib sauces, like Jack Daniel's barbecue, honey garlic, and our new Pizza Q. So come on down to your local Boston Pizza. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring every rib neck you know, because these damn there ribs are goody. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbing, you ain't living. Woo-wee!
The Winnipeg Goldeyes make dreams come true by providing live baseball experiences to charities, nonprofit groups, and inner-city programs. Now, with the Goldeyes Community Zone, you can make even more memories. For group tickets, contact the Goldeyes at 982-BASE. These extra seats are only possible through generous donations from the Community Zone partners. So from the Winnipeg Goldeyes and Community Zone recipients, thank you, CN, Princess Auto, Great West Life, Christie's Office Plus, and CDI College.
The Goldeyes Field of Dreams Foundation supports children's charities in Manitoba. I'm Tony Fletcher, Foundation President, urging you to get involved with the Fillmore Riley Case for Kids program by pledging a dollar amount per Goldeyes strikeout. Or show your support by picking up a Goldeyes license plate from your local Auto Pack dealer. The foundation receives $30 from each one sold. Thanks to you, the Field of Dreams Foundation has donated more than $1.6 million to children's charities since 1995.
You're listening to the pregame show with Paul Edmonds on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes, TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca.
Real quick on the rubber, brought to you by Cal Tire. 5 convenient locations in the capital region. We're more than just tires. Cal Tire True Service. Billy Spottis, when a right-hander gets the start here for Gary tonight, his 4th, and he'll make his 5th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 3.78 ERA. Ryan Sasaki makes his 2nd start as a Goldeye, his 8th of the year, 2-3, a 5.16 earned run average. He is a left-hander, and he'll throw out the first pitch of the game. Take another timeout when we come back. The morning line to wrap up the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show. Ride to the ballpark after these on TSN 1290.
Now, more than ever, Metro Center gets you where you need to go. Winnipeg store for all things trailer now offers Air Miles Reward Miles and truck accessories. So, whenever you come to Metro Center for trailers, parts, hitches, and more, you can also earn Air Miles Reward Miles. Get where you need to go with over 4,000 square feet of trailer parts, truck accessories, online ordering, knowledgeable staff, and trailer service at your Winnipeg trailer store. Metro Center, 620 Nairn. Visit metrotrailers.ca.
What should we bring to the lake for dinner tonight?
Something easy that we can throw in the cooler.
Turkey? Granny's Poultry introduces their seasoned turkey breast roast. Sounds good.
Really good.
Pick up a frozen Granny's seasoned turkey breast roast from your neighborhood Safeway store. Throw it in the cooler, and by the time you get to the lake, it's barbecue ready. Granny's Poultry, your local poultry farmers cooperative. For simple and simply delicious recipes, visit grannys.ca. Granny's, good-natured.
Cambrian Credit Union members will never say things like,
I just love paying service fees.
My high mortgage rate is amazing.
Of course I'll pay $1.50 to use this ATM.
With Cambrian Credit Union's great rates and hassle-free services, our members know we have their best interest at heart. Save more of your money with refunded service fees from the Unfee and Cambrian Credit Union. Cambrian Credit Union, building strong financial foundations to make your dreams come true. Excuse me, it's my first day. Where's the copier?
It's not a copier, it's a RICO!
Okay.
Since Milne Office Systems tailored a RICO document management solution to our office, we've all been a little sensitive about our RICO.
The print quality's amazing.
The training from Milne was first class.
It's totally reliable, and we're saving money every month. So don't call it a copier.
It's a RICO!
RICO, the leading edge of business technology. Made easy by Milne Office Systems. Online at milneoffice.com.
Now back to the pregame show on your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Here's Paul Edmonds.
Real quick, last segment is the morning line brought to you by Assiniboia Downs. For exciting horse racing, gaming, and dining, do the Downs. Free admission, free parking every day. Go to asdowns.com. For more information this summer, do the Downs. The Goldeyes, what you need to know, 3 back of First and Fargo in the north, 2 games in hand. Fargo tonight is at home to Sioux City, and the Goldeyes are 2.5 back of these Gary SouthShore RailCats, who they'll play for the next 4 games in the wild card. Basically, as the Goldeyes have won 3 of 4 on this homestand, just win, baby, and we'll see what happens as of Tuesday if they continue to roll along. That's it for the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right at the ballpark. We'll pause for the anthems when we come back. Starting lineups, first pitch, Goldeyes RailCats from downtown starts now on TSN 1290.
I'm Larry McIntosh. Did you know that Peak of the Market vegetables are grown in Manitoba? Well, they are. 100% Manitoba grown with no exceptions. Peak of the Market's Manitoba family farms are all located within 100 miles of Winnipeg. Peak of the Market, always local and proud of it.
Very best from Manitoba, it's Peak of the Market.
If I said to you, you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? Well, not if you got the body work done at Maury Auto Body, because beautiful body work is what they do best. They're not part of some giant chain, so they treat every customer like their only customer, and that means attention to detail like you wouldn't believe. Frame straightening, expert refinishing, even boat repairs, painting, and deckling. Maury Auto Body does it all and does it right. Really right. Right where you'd expect them to be, at 700 Moray. These guys hit it right out of the park.
In the world of PowerSmart, small changes add up. Did you know planting shrubs and trees around your house can shade your windows in summer and can help protect your house from chilly winter winds? Drafty windows are uncomfortable and waste energy. Sealing and re-weather stripping your windows and adding window insulator kits are an effective way to save energy and money while improving the comfort of your home. For more energy-saving solutions from Manitoba Hydro, log on to manitobapowersmart.ca.
Did you know that water makes up more than half of your body weight? Every cell, tissue, and organ in your body needs water to maintain its temperature, remove waste, and lubricate joints. Culligan's filtered bottled water delivered right to your door is the best choice for hydration.
Call or click today to find out how you can win tickets to a Winnipeg Goldeyes game. We're giving away a pair every week. Just call 204-694-5180 or visit drinkculligan.com. Culligan, better water, pure and simple. Limited time offer. Dealer participation may vary. See dealer for details.
And the hit hits just keep on coming. On your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, let's have a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. I should tell you, first off, there have been some changes last minute to the Goldeyes starting lineup and the way they'll play defensively. We'll tell you about that momentarily. Fans, when you visit the Sky Suite Levelwood Shaw Park, make sure and stop and relax in one of the 3 Lazy Boy Comfort Zones. Each Lazy Boy Comfort Zone fully furnished with the latest Lazy Boy sofas, love seats, coffee tables, and their world-famous recliners. Winnipeg Goldeyes would like to thank Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, located at 1425 Ellis, for their support. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, live life comfortably. While Ryan Sasaki will get the start, it will be his second as a Goldeye. He's 2-3 on the year with a 5.16 earned run average. He came over from Laredo. And he'll face a lineup for Gary that looks like this. Adam Klein to lead it off. He's out in left. Mike Massaro will be the DH, and he'll bat second. Christian Guerrero is out in right, hitting third. Ryan Babineau will catch and bat cleanup. Christian Bitters will be at first. He'll hit fifth. Brian Kolb, who leads the RailCats in batting with a .326 average, will bat sixth. He'll be at third. Drew Martinez in center field batting seventh. Zach Mitchell, who walked off the RailCats in victory over the Goldeyes last Sunday with a home run in the bottom of the ninth. A 3-run shot will bat in the 8th spot for Greg Taggart. He'll be at short. And Danny Pulfer will be at second. He'll bat ninth. That lineup again for the 27-19 RailCats. Klein, Massaro the DH, Guerrero, Babineau, Bitters, Kolb, Martinez, Mitchell, and Pulfer. Glad to have you along tonight. Gary in a gray top, gray pant with green stirrup striped socks with some white in there as well. And the Goldeyes back to the red top and white pant. So Klein will step in from the left-hand side, and Sasaki will rock, kick, and fire. And the first pitch is inside, and we're underway tonight at 6:04. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock, and it's ball one to Adam Klein, who's hitting .265. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Our opening pitch tonight brought to you by the Greenwood Inn & Suites. Make the Greenwood Inn & Suites your home base for all your accommodation, dining, and meeting needs in Winnipeg. The 1-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Call toll-free today, 888-233-6730. Underway at 6:04 tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Adam Klein. Gary overnighted from Sioux City last night. Pitches low, 2-2 after losing last evening. Got in around 7 this morning. About an 8-hour trip by bus. If you don't have a disaster at the border, 2-2 is a breaking ball that's low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As I mentioned, the Goldeyes were going originally with the same lineup they've been using for the entire homestand. 3-2 pitch, swung on, that's hit to center field, well stroked, and into the gap is going to be Phelan Lantini as he saw it all the way and got there casually, makes the catch, and there's 1 down. And Mike Massaro, the batter. He's the DH. Well, the Goldeyes were going to have Luis Allen catching, and then Arthur over at first, Amos at second, Lyles is at short, and Mazzola at third. Well, just before we finished up with the pregame show, first pitch to Massaro's down and away for ball 1. We had a new lineup presented to us, and Jordan Guida is now catching. By the way, Jordan's sister sang "O Canada" and the Star Spangled Banner last night. She is with the Phoenix Opera, and she was very good, and you could tell. It just swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. And as a result, Luis Allen will go over to first base. Amos will stay at second. Josh Mazzola plays short for the first time in his professional career. And Casey Arthur, for the first time as a Goldeye in the regular season, goes over to third base from first. Pitch is down and away, 2 balls and a strike to Massaro. The pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. So we have some firsts. Arthur is playing third for the first time as a Goldeye, although he's played a lot of third over his career. Mazzola is playing short for the first time in his professional career. And the 2-2 pitch Swing and a miss, and Massaro down on strikes. And Sasaki picks up a strikeout as there's 2 away, and that first strikeout for Ryan Sasaki is brought to you by Manitoba Hydro. Manitoba Hydro reminds you to be safe around electricity. Folks, 1 strike, and you're out. And here's Christian Guerrero. And Guerrero, batting .246, will stand in from the right side. So Jordan Guida is catching. Luis Allen is at first. Amos Ramon at second. First pitch is a change of pace on the outside edge for a strike. Josh Majola at short. Casey Harther is at third. Then it's Coles, Lentini, and Sadler left to right in the outfield. So that's normal. My question is, the 0-1 is just outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. As we get a new lineup, I'm sure, whether Nick Lyles is now the DH. And we haven't got a lineup, so 1-1 is inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a late change, and usually the only thing that happens after late changes is you start to worry about whether a guy is healthy enough to play. Nick Lyles is originally batting 9th and playing short. Pitch is outside, 3-1 to Christian Guerrero. So we don't know what the status of Nick Lyles is, other than the fact that he is not starting the game defensively at what is now his normal position of short. 3-1 pitch is just outside, ball 4, half a swing, and they appeal, and Sean Hicks says no. Guerrero did not go around. By the way, John Durant is our home plate umpire. He calls the balls and strikes. Sean Hicks is over at first, and Mitch Morgan is at third. This same crew stays to operate the back end of the homestand, as we anticipated they might. So it's the 5th straight game the Goldeyes have this crew, and they'll have them for 8 straight over the homestand. First pitch to Ryan Babineau is right down the chute for a strike. So John Durant calling the balls and strikes. Sean Hicks is at first, Mitch Morgan at third. 0-1 to Babineau. Over at first base is Guerrero. The pitch is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Guerrero has not stolen a base this year, although Gary has stolen 57 of them. 9 more by comparison than Winnipeg. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch swung on, popped up. Right side of the infield, and in fact into foul territory. And Allen will come down the line from first back toward home plate, reach up, make the catch, and Babineau and Gary are done here in the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. The RailCats come away empty. The Goldeyes are coming to bat when we return on TSN 1290.
Yesterday, Audrey was working in the shoe section at a department store. Today, they've moved her to cameras. You could try asking her about resolution or optical zoom, but...
Sorry, we're sold out of optical zoom.
Why buy a camera from Audrey when you can buy from Don's? At Don's Photo, you'll find a better camera at a better price. Plus, answers to all your camera questions, minus this.
I think we're getting some megapixels in next week.
Visit donsphoto.com or one of our 3 Winnipeg stores, and let's talk photography.
Ah, nice day. Want a drink?
Yeah, pass me a Pepsi.
How you doing?
Whoa. Did you hear that? Open your Pepsi.
How you doing?
That was awesome.
Hit it out of the park this summer.
How you doing?
With the cool, refreshing taste of Pepsi. Pepsi. Live for now.
Most days, you can predict what life's going to throw at you.
He's 2 for 2 at bat so far today.
But every once in a while...
Strike! Oh, he did not see that coming.
When life throws you a curveball, Ranger Insurance will protect what's important to you. Whether it's home, life, auto, or commercial, they have a plan that fits your needs. Ranger Insurance. Putting relationships first. For the protection you deserve, visit rangerinsurance.ca.
Bottom of the first inning, we welcome you back. We have ascertained that Nick Lyles has spasms in his back. So not starting tonight, and Jordan Guida will play in Nick Lyles' spot, at least bat in the 9th spot in the order, and will catch. Just to let you know, Nick Lyles, I guess sitting down today with spasms in his back, rides a 10-game hitting streak. So if you don't play, the streak stays intact. As soon as you get one plate appearance and you don't have a hit, it's over. So Mike Coles, Amos Ramon, Ray Sadler, then Arthur, Mazzola, Lentini, Skoma, Allen, and Gaida. And the first pitch to Mike Coles from Billy Spottiswoode is high, ball one. And the bottom of the first is underway, no score. Glad to have you along. My name is Paul Edmonds, Tim Debenham, our producer-operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg, and Brendan McGranahan is on site. Pitch inside, 2 balls and no strikes from Billy Spottiswoode, a right-hander. Coles 2 for 5 last night with a walk and 3 runs scored. The pitch in there for a strike. Mike was 2 for 14 in that series against St. Paul with 7 walks. An incredible 7 walks. 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And Mike batting .224. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is in there for a strike. It's 3-2. Mike thought it was ball 4, so did some of the fans. Went back into that right side batter's box. Here's Coles looking for maybe his 8th walk of the homestand, the 3-2. Swing and a miss. And there's something you don't see very often. Mike Coles striking out. First strikeout for Billy Spottiswoode, and there's one away for Amos Ramon. Defensively here tonight for Gary, Ryan Babineau, the other half of the battery. Christian Vitters is at first, Danny Pulver at second, Zach Mitchell at short, Brian Kolb is at third. Then Adam Klein, Drew Martinez, and Christian Guerrero left to right in the field. Here's Amos Ramon, 4 for 6 last night. First pitch is inside, ball 1, his second 4-hit game of the year. There had been 3 of them. Amos has 2, Luis Allen has the other. 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. So again, Babineau catching, Vitters at first, Pulver at second base, Mitchell at short, Kolb at third, then Klein, Martinez, Guerrero left to right in the outfield. Pitch is swung on and fouled back, and that will get into the seats. In behind that first base dugout for the RailCats, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Ramon. Amos batting .297. Upped his average by 15 points from last night. 282 to 297. Pitch outside, 2-2. You know you've gotten deep into the season when you have a 4-hit night and your batting average only goes up about 4 points. Pitch is swung on and popped up, foul territory, first base side, and over by his dugout is the first baseman Vitters, and in front of it he'll make the 2-handed catch, and Ramon is retired for the second out. Here's Ray Sadler. And Sadler will step in from the right side. 4 for 16 as a Goldeye is Ray. Billy Spottiswoode delivers the first pitch. It's inside, ball 1. Spottiswoode makes his home in Reno, Nevada. He's an LS5, 6'3", 230. 1-0. Here's a slider on the outside edge for a strike, and it's 1-1. He is 28 years old, was in St. Paul, Winnipeg, and St. Paul again last year. The 1-1. Breaking ball is inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. To Ray Sadler, hitting .221, 10 homers, 24 driven in. 2 out here in the first inning. The pitch swung on, that's cracked. High and deep to left. Klein goes back. looks up, puckers up, and kisses it goodbye. Welcome to Winnipeg, Ray Ray. With your first home run as a Goldeye, 11th of the year, make the turn at third, and come on down. 1-0 Winnipeg on Ray Sadler's first as a Goldeye with 2 away here in the first inning. No doubt about that. You could hear the crack of the bat. It was not coming back. And it might be floating like a marshmallow in the Red River right now. First pitch is outside to Casey Arthur for ball 1. And the 0-1 is outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Arthur, by the way, playing third base tonight. He rides an 8-game hitting streak into this game. The pitch is inside. 2-1. For Spottiswoode, by the way, that's the first home run he's given up this year. 2-1. Swung on, chopper back up the middle, and that's going to get by a diving Pulper and into center field. And make it now a 9-game hitting streak for Casey Arthur. So a little 2-0 lightning here for the Goldeyes. And now Josh Mazzola, the shortstop tonight, steps up. And in from the right-hand side. Josh Mazzola playing his first game as a shortstop professionally tonight. First pitch is in there for a strike. Nothing in 1 to the Goldeyes right-handed swinging shortstop. That's new, the 0-1. It's outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Nick Lyles has back spasms and had to pull himself out of the lineup early before the game started. One ball, 1 strike. Spottiswoode from the stretch. The pitch swung on and fouled to the plate. And Mazzola has lost his elbow pad. Here in Winnipeg, we're under sunny skies. It is a very nice night. 27 degrees Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 44%. Wind is out of the south, southeast at 16. Blowing in from right center of the pitch. Breaking ball swung on and fouled at the plate. Rolled back toward the screen off the end of the bat. So again, sunny conditions here in the city. 27 Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit. Humidity at 44%. And the wind out of the south, southeast at 16 clicks, blowing in from right center toward home plate. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball right side. Shifting over is Pulfer. Up with it, and he'll flip to Zach Mitchell covering second. And they force Arthur, and that is it for Winnipeg in the bottom of 1. But the Goldeyes get a run on 2 hits. The run came in on Ray Sadler's 11th home run of the year. First is a Goldeye, and Winnipeg will leave 1. At the end of 1, Winnipeg 1, Gary no score. On to the second when we return on TSN 1290.
Nice and fresh.
Just the way I like it.
This is really good.
That hits the spot.
The spot to hear all that contentment? Our very own fishbowl. The reason? Robbins. Smart coffee lovers count on the famous, always fresh taste of Robbins coffee to add extra zest to every Goldeyes game. Team it with a Robbins fresh baked treat, and you've got, well, a flavored doubleheader. Robbins. Fast, fresh, and friendly.
Luxury, convenience, comfort. Have it all with Premier Executive Suites. For business travelers who are always on the move, Premier Executive Suites is your home away from home. You can relax in your comfortable living room, grab a midnight snack in your complete kitchen, and do that last-minute load of laundry with your handy in-suite washer and dryer. Book your extended stay in Winnipeg with Premier Executive Suites. Visit premiersuites.com to make your booking today. Take more of your life with you with Premier Executive Suites.
Impaired driving kills 30 people each year in Manitoba. Every drink affects your ability to drive safely. You might miss a stop sign or not see another vehicle. Maybe you don't notice the pedestrian crosswalk and you can't see the person walking right in front of you. If you plan to drink, plan ahead to get home safely. Don't drink and drive. A message from Manitoba Public Insurance.
The stats, the stories, and every swing for the fences. It's Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290, tsn1290.ca.
Oh, we go to the top of 2. Christian Vitters to lead it off for Gary. The Goldeyes have a 1-0 lead. And the first pitch from Sasaki is right off the hip of Vitters. Just hit him. And now Brian Cole. And you know that Gary early on is going to play some small ball here. Maybe not with their best hitter in terms of batting average in Brian Kolb, who's hitting .326 and finds himself in the top 10 in the league. But Carey just absolutely preys on mistakes like that. First pitch of the inning after you get a 1-0 lead is a hit batter. And Kolb showed bunt, pulled back, and takes inside, ball 1. Brian Kolb does not have a home run. He's driven in 15. 1 ball, no strikes. And a throw over to first base, and Vitters, who is 3 for 3 on the base paths, gets back in time. Sasaki comes set. The 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. We'll also see Drew Martinez here. One of the things that helped the Goldeyes, especially the last 2 nights against St. Paul, was they were able to induce ground balls, and St. Paul hit into 6 double plays in the last 2 games of that series. The pitch is outside, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Brian Kolb, a right-handed batter. This Gary team is left-handed heavy. The 3-0 is in there for a strike. It's 3-1. Massaro, Martinez, Klein, Mitchell, Maddox, a catcher, all left-handed bats. 3-1 is inside, ball 4. So it's a hit batsman. It's a 5-pitch walk, and there's 2 on for Drew Martinez. And at some point, you've got to think about a bunt being laid down, especially here in a lefty-lefty scenario. And one of the problems that Ryan Sasaki had last weekend in his start against Gary was he couldn't defend his position. They bunted on him twice in 1 inning. Once for a hit, the other turned into an error. First pitch, and Martinez will push a bunt foul at home plate. Strike 1. Hey, folks, drop into Home Run Sports at De La Seigneurie Boulevard. Bishop Grandin entered to win in the Home Run Sports home run inning. Here's how it works. If a Goldeye player hits a home run in any inning and would pick your name that day, you'll receive an Easton prize package courtesy of Easton Sports. But you must hear your name on this program in order to know that you're a winner. And afterward, you can contact Home Run Sports within 30 days to claim your prize. You can do that in person or by calling 255-7687. There was a home run last night. Josh Mazzola hit his 5th. The 0-1. Breaking ball is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike as Martinez squared the bunt, pulled back. And on the Mazzola home run, Gino Bennett. Gino Bennett is our Home Run Sports home run inning. Gino, you have 30 days to contact Home Run Sports. 1-1. Breaking ball is pushed right by the mound. Sasaki will pick that up. Throws to first and gets the out of Drew Martinez. Real nice play there. And a lot better than last weekend. Probably feels much better about himself. The sacrifice goes 1-3. Vitters gets over to third. Kolb is up to second. Zach Mitchell who homered twice the last time the Goldeyes saw the RailCats a week ago tomorrow, steps in. He only has 2 home runs. Both have come against Winnipeg, and both came last Sunday, including a 3-run walk-off jack. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Mitchell hitting .267. 2 homers, 24 driven in. 1-0, the Goldeyes lead it. And first base open, 1 out, runners at second and third. Sasaki, lefty here against Mitchell. The pitch swung on, chopper right side, foul. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. So Gino Bennett is our winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning on that home run by Josh Mazzola last night. And for Mazzola, his 5th of the year. And Gino, you've got 30 days to contact Home Run Sports to claim your prize as the winner on the Home Run Sports home run inning. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on, line to right field. That will drop for a base hit. In to score to tie it is Vitters. Up with the ball is Ray Sadler. His throw is caught halfway toward home plate from first by Luis Allen, and Zach Mitchell has an RBI single, and we're tied at 1. And Danny Pulfer, the batter. Ryan Colm stops at third base, and Pulfer, the batter. We do it every game, top of the second. It's our Home Run Sports home run inning. It's brought to you by Home Run Sports. Home Run Sports, get ready for your game. So Danny Pulfer will step up and in from the right-hand side. Pulfer batting .257. First pitch. The show bunt, pull back, take outside, ball 1. So we're tied at 1. A hit batsman to lead off the inning, a walk, a sacrifice, and an RBI single. And now 1 ball and no strikes to the right-hit and swinging second baseman. Throw goes over to first, and Mitchell back in time. Mitchell is 2 for 2 on the base paths. We had mentioned earlier that Gary has stolen 9 more bases overall this year than the Goldeyes. 57 to the Goldeyes. 48. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And that gets back behind the screen. Behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike to Pulfer. Ryan Sasaki, 6'6", 220 pounds of left-hander. Just 22 years old. He won't be 23 until October. And he's from Austin, Texas. The 1-1. And a bunt pushed out toward first base. Going to be picked up by Sasaki. He flips to the bag, and they get Pulfer in time. A run will score as Kolb comes in from third. And boy, Sasaki's been tested on this fundamentally sound Gary team with 2 bunts he's had to field, and both he's recorded for outs. An RBI for Pulfer, 2-1 Gary in front, and the out goes 1-3. And Zach Mitchell gets up to second base. And back to the top of the order in Adam Klein. Klein will stand in from the left side. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to center field. First pitch. Swung on, chopper right side, backing up on it. And pulling it down on the second hop is Ramon. He throws to first. And the inning comes to an end, but not before Gary answers the Goldeyes 1 run in the first with 2 here in inning number 2. 2 runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll play some trivia. Gary leads at 2-1. TSN 1290.
We finally found the perfect house.
A real fixer-upper.
Well, we want to do things our way. Everything new, but in a real character home.
So when it came to a mortgage, there was only one place to go.
SCU.
Whether you're fixing, building, or buying, feel comfortable in a mortgage from Steinbach Credit Union. When you're doing that big reno, SCU will be there with great rates and flexible terms. Talk to SCU today. After all, we're taking care of the world's most important mortgage, yours.
I'll take a nip. And don't you forget those grilled onions.
You know what I love? Breakfast all day. Bring on the Sal's Hearty Breakfast.
I love seeing what's new. Barbecued chicken nip, yes please.
Salisbury House, a Winnipeg tradition for more than 8 decades. From all-day breakfasts, traditional dinners, and classic nips made with 100% Manitoba beef to salads, wraps, and more. And who could forget wafer pie and red velvet cake for dessert? It's all available all the time. Salisbury House, your food, your way.
Yep.
There's lots of storage reality stuff on TV these days, but in Winnipeg, real people prefer real storage at Storageville. Why? 2 super convenient locations, both with really easy access to your locker. It's absolutely secure and always pristine clean. Learn more about Storageville's many wow factors at storageville.ca and sign up for upcoming auction alerts. Never know what treasures you might find. Storageville, where Winnipeg stores.
Yep.
Well, we'll go to the bottom of inning number 2. My name is Paul Edmonds. Tim Debenham is our producer and operator back in our studios in South Winnipeg. Under the Bell Media umbrella, Brendan McGranahan is on site. 2-1 Gary. First pitch to Phelan Lentini. Showed bunt, pulled back, took high, ball 1 from Billy Spottiswoode. It's Lentini, Skoma, the DH, and Allen. 6, 7, and 8. 1-0. Swung on, lined over third, down the left field line. Foul. Phelan Lentini batting .283 coming in. 5 homers, 20 driven in. 4 for 16 against the Saints in that series so far in this homestand. The pitch. Swung on, fouled away, right side. And that'll get out of play. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Fay was 2 for 5 last night. A couple of runs scored. An RBI and a stolen base. That's kind of a Fay kind of night. You know, not really jamming up one category with lots of numbers, just spreading it out. The pitch is high, 2-2. You know, a couple of hits, an RBI, a stolen base, 2 runs scored. That's a Fay night. And usually tracking everything down in center field. Because after all, gap to gap out there for many years was Lentini country. 2-2. Swung on and fouled to the plate. And rolled back toward the screen. All right, let's play trivia. And trivia, as always, brought to you by Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Place Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. And the 2-2 to Lentini. Swung on, ground ball, ruled left side. Diving out is Kolb, up off his chest, thrown to first in time to get Lentini. Tom Bates, judging by his reaction, coaching first, didn't like the call, and certainly Lentini walking around in foul ground, hands akimbo on his hips, didn't like it either. Nice play by Kolb, and the third baseman gets the Goldeyes center fielder one away for Ryan Skoma. Well, tonight's question is open to those that haven't won in the last 30 days. And especially to those that have never won. First pitch is low, ball 1. You could guess at this one tonight. You could guess. Pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-1. So if you've never won and you really want to be recognized as a winner, 1-1 is inside 2-1. You could guess. And if you guess right, we'll give you a couple of tickets to a Goldeyes future home game. 2-1 is inside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And you'll also be eligible to win the grand prize of a weekend stay at the Place Louis at the end of the season. Number to call if you think you know the answer tonight. Area code 204-780-1290. The 3-1 is inside, ball 4. So 1-out free pass to Ryan Skoma. First walk issued by Billy Spottiswoode. And here's Luis Allen. And Luis rides a 5-game hitting streak into this one. He had a pretty good series against St. Paul. He was 6 for 17 with 6 runs batted in. And Al Kabong will step up from the right side. 2-1, Gary leads it. We're in the bottom of the second. After this first pitch, we'll give you the question. And Spottiswoode comes set. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Okay, tonight's question is this. Which current member of the Winnipeg Goldeyes pitching staff has the most professional at-bats in his playing career? 0-1. Swung on, line to center field. That'll drop for a base hit. Around second, heading for third is Skoma. Up with the ball, Martinez. The throw goes back to second. Luis Allen has a 6-game hitting streak, and there's Goldeyes at the corners. And Jordan Guida, the batter. Which current member of the Goldeyes pitching staff has the most professional at-bats in his playing career? 204-780-1290 if you think you know the answer. Here's Jordan Guida looking for his first run batted in of the year. And Spottiswoode will come set righty-righty here. First pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. As I mentioned, Jordan Guida's sister sang "O Canada" and the Star Spangled Banner here last night. The 0-1. Swung on, chopper off the plate. A high chopper fielded there by Spottiswoode. Only one play, and that's to go to first to get Guida, which he does. But Guida drives in the tying run, and his first run batted into the year. A little Baltimore chop there for the kid from Phoenix. And we are tied at 2. So Guida is out 1-3. He gets a run batted in. There'll be 2 away. Skoma scores from third. Luis gets up to second. And Mike Cole's the batter. And Coles will step up and in from the right-hand side. Jordan Guida's sister sang the anthems last night. And I said to myself, she sounds very operatic while she's in the Phoenix Opera. And did a marvelous job. The family's here to visit for a week or so. Pitch is in there for a strike. I'll tell you what, we might think it's hot here today, 27 Celsius or 80 Fahrenheit. For those people from Arizona, they're thinking this is just balmy right now. Getting out of that 122. The heat wave is on down there in the American Southwest. The 0-1 is low, 1 ball and 1 strike. They might even be the family walking around here tonight in a sweater. Or sweaters. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on and fouled away right side out on a Pioneer Avenue. It's a ball and 2 to Coles. Mike 0 for 1, he struck out. The only strikeout for Billy Spottiswoode. We're tied at 2. This is seesawing back and forth already. We're in the bottom of the second. We're playing some trivia. Now the Goldeyes with 2 away have the potential go-ahead run. On base at second. 1-2 is high, 2-2. Back with a fastball, delivered it up in the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes. If you didn't win trivia tonight, you can still guess the attendance. Time called as Spottiswoode was taking too long. What is that old Western Canadian Lotteries line, Manitoba Lotteries line? More winners than the Prairies have Gophers. We give you more opportunities to win here. Trivia, guess the attendance. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, line down the left field line. A long run for Adam Klein, and he gets there and makes the catch. A great running grab by Adam Klein in toward the corner. Caught it in fair territory, but his momentum carried him into foul ground, and the inning ends on a line out to left as the Goldeyes tied up in the bottom of the second. They get a run on a hit, and they'll leave 1. On to the third. We're tied at 2. TSN 1290.
Going on vacation can be exciting.
Bon voyage, Winnipeg.
But when you're miles away from Winnipeg, the last thing you want to worry about is the security of your home. That's why Commissionaires Manitoba offers a house watch service. They'll do an interior and exterior patrol of your property, bring in your mail, remove snow from your car, even water your plants. Don't leave your house to chance. Leave it to the Commissionaires. Go to commissionaires.nb.ca.
Win a diamond at the Diamond. Presented by Free Jive Winnipeg and Bijou Jewelry. Pick up your special edition Free Jive paper at the Wednesday, July 31st Goldeyes game. Fill out the entry form and drop it in the ballot box for your chance to win a loose diamond worth more than $2,500. Free Jive Winnipeg. Online, on site, on the street. Delivered to hundreds of restaurants and thousands of inboxes every week. For advertising info, visit freejivewinnipeg.com. Brought to you by iTech LASIK, Boston Pizza, and Herzing College.
Support your own. The Goldeyes and Fort Garry Brewing. Located right here in Winnipeg, Fort Garry Brewing is Manitoba's #1 brewery, crafting a full spectrum of delicious beers and ales, including the award-winning Fort Garry Dark, fan favorite Fort Garry Pale, and team-inspired Angry Fish Pilsner. All are available at Shaw Park. So cheer on the home team. Fort Garry Brewing, Manitoba made, Manitoba's own.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the third inning, tied at 2. Good game here so far. Mike Massaro, Christian Guerrero, Ryan Babineau due up here for the RailCats. First pitch. Blowing inside, ball 1. It will be interesting to see how the RailCats look next year if Greg Taggart is not the manager. The pitch is inside, 2-0. You ask why? Well, Greg is in the last year of his contract. It will expire at the end of this season, 2013. And from what I understand, there has been no public negotiations. Pitch is inside, 3-0. In terms of re-upping or offering an extension. The 3-0 is on the outside edge for a strike. It's 3-1. Which is curious because all Greg has done in Gary is win. A couple of Northern League championships. The 3-1 is low, ball 4. There's a leadoff free pass as Ryan Sasaki will walk his second here tonight. And Christian Guerrero, the batter. He really turned this franchise around. Starting in 2005, won a championship then and in 07. And was in the finals a few more times. Hasn't made the playoffs in the last 2 years, of course, but some would argue that Greg Taggart, the field manager for the Gary SouthShore RailCats, gives the RailCats their best chance to get into the playoffs. Bouncing ball to third. Harther to second for 1. Ramon down to 1 for 2 is in time. Guerrero goes after the first pitch and hits into a 5-4-3 around the horn double play. And there's 2 away for Ryan Babineau. Nice start there by Casey Harther. He's playing third here tonight with Nick Lyles sitting out the game with back spasms, and Josh Mazzola at short. Here's Ryan Babineau. First pitch. Low and inside, ball one. I will say this. If they do not get a deal done, ownership and Greg Taggart, for Greg to stay in Gary, the 1-0. Swung on, fouled away right side, and out of play. Greg Taggart needs to fret not. He'll find a job in independent baseball, no problem. I mean, there'll be guys banging down the door to talk with him, to have him come and work for them. Pitch is swung on and lined to right field. That'll drop for a base hit. The thing of it is that Greg Taggart is originally from California, and so is his family. And they now make their home in Northwest Indiana, have for the last few years. And another consideration, of course, is packing up and moving everybody. Or do you stay in Northwest Indiana as your home base now? Or do you move everybody back to California if you go somewhere else? Does everybody go somewhere else? Here's Christian Vitters. Was hit by a pitch, scored a run. That's the second hit for Gary, by the way. Babineau, that single here with 2 outs in the third. Sasaki comes set. First pitch is inside, ball one. We are tied at 2. Greg was matter of fact about it last Saturday when we had him on Around the Association, saying he fully understood the "what have you done for me lately" business. Pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And he's right. It's a "what have you done for me lately" business. One ball, one strike. And the pitch, runner on the move, pitch is low, throw down to second is not in time. Bang, bang, but Babineau gets there and steals a base. And for Babineau, his 4th of the year. And the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Good throw by Jordan Guide on that pitch that was a little bit low, and it was bang, bang at second. 2-1. Swung on, ground ball back up the middle to his right. Ramon tried to smother it with a slide, missed it. It trickles into center field. In to score is Ryan Babineau on an RBI single by Christian Vitters. 3-2, Gary leads it. And that happens with 2 away here. And Brian Kolb, the batter. And Kolb will stand in from the right-hand side. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Brian Kolb walked and scored his only trip tonight. And a throw goes over to first, and Vitters back in time. Let's have a look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of Gary. Finals today in the American League. Yankees were at home. They defeated Baltimore. New York 5, Baltimore 4. Andy Pettit the win to go to 6-6. Chris Tillman took the loss, dropped to 10-3. Mariano Rivera, his 29th save. Chris Davis, his 33rd home run for the Orioles. And a step off by Sasaki. Chris Davis today, by the way, named the starting first baseman for the American League All-Stars, as he should be. Throw goes over to first base. And Vitters back in time. 0-1 to Brian Kolb. The pitch is just outside, 1-1. Minnesota shut out Toronto today, 6-0. Mike Pelfrey the win, 4-6. R.A. Dickey drops to 8-9 with the loss. Brian Dozier had a home run for the Twinkies, his 8th. The pitch is low, 2-1. Kansas City at home today beat Oakland 4-3. Royals 4, A's 3. Aaron Crow the win to go to 6-3. Greg Holland, the save, his 20th. Ryan Cook took the loss for the A's. 1-2. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. There are 2 outs here, and 1 in and 1 on for Gary. Homers in that game, Kansas City's Mike Moustakas, his 6th. Josh Donaldson for the A's, his 15th. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch with the runner on the move. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good breaking ball there. And Sasaki picks up his 2nd strikeout of the night. But not before. Gary has scored in 2 straight now. They get a run on 2 hits, and they'll leave 1. At the end of 2.5, the RailCats 3, the Goldeyes 2 on TSN 1290.
She sang with poise and grace beyond her years.
And the fire continued to burn throughout the night.
Our 18-year championship drought is over, Winnipeg baseball fans.
With the best local, national, and international coverage, the Winnipeg Free Press is there for you. With an unrivaled art section and the best coverage in sports, because you care about what's happening in our city. The Winnipeg Free Press. Call 204-697-7001 to subscribe today.
Ever try sucking an orange through a straw? How about 5?
Oh, come on!
It can happen, because we're blending up a difference at Jugo Juice. Our fresh fruit smoothies knock it out of the park with over 5 servings of fruit jammed into every 24-ounce cup. This season, make it a mini combo with a zesty Southwest chicken wrap. Get healthy on the go with Jugo Juice. Find us at Shaw Park and online at jugojuice.com.
Bottom of 3, we welcome you back. Amos Ramon to lead it off, followed by Ray Sadler and Casey Harther. 2-3-4 the order for Winnipeg. Gary leads at 3-2. And Billy Spottiswoode will work into his 3rd. And Amos Ramon 0 for 1 tonight. Had a great night last night. 4 for 6, 2 RBI, 2 runs scored. Shadows are just getting to the back part of the batter's boxes here. Everybody's in the sunlight. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike. Another final today in the American League. Detroit beat Cleveland 9-4. Anibal Sanchez goes to 7-5 for the Tigers with the win. Pitches high to Ramon, 1-1. Carlos Carrasco takes the loss for the Tribe. He drops to 0-4. 1-1. Swung on, fouled back. And on top of the roof it goes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home runs for Detroit. Miguel Cabrera and Prince Fielder went back-to-back today. For Cabrera, his 27th. Fielder, his 15th. Torrey Hunter chipped in with his 5th. 1-2. Breaking ball is a called 3rd strike. And Ramon will go down looking. And Billy Spottiswoode will pick up his 2nd strikeout of the night. And here's Ray Sadler. For Cleveland, Nick Swisher is 9th. Ryan Rayburn his 10th. As Ray Sadler will step up. He's homered tonight off Spottiswoode. Goldeyes trailing by 1, 3-2. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second inning tonight, the Chicago White Sox and Tampa Bay Rays are scoreless. Also in the second, Houston and Texas are scoreless in Arlington. Pitch is low, 1-1. Later start tonight, Boston at Los Angeles to take on the Angels. Ryan Dempster 5-8 for the Red Sox. Jerome Williams 5-4 for the Halos. Pitch is outside, 2-1. Finals from 3 National League games already and 1 interleague game. First to the interleague game. 2-1 is low, 3 balls and 1 strike. Cincinnati beat Seattle 13-4 today. Matt Latos goes to 8-2 for the Reds with the win. Jeremy Bonderman took the loss. Pitch is low and inside, ball 4 to Ray Ray. Second walk issued by Spottiswoode tonight. 1 out pre-pass here in the bottom of 3. And Kyle Seeger had a home run, his 13th for the Mariners in that loss in Cincinnati, Ohio, at Great American Ballpark. Here's Casey Arthur. First pitch is inside, ball 1. Jump backward on the way of that. Finals in the National League. St. Louis beat Miami today. Cardinals 5, Miami 4. That was in Missouri. 1-0. Swung on, and that is hit high. Fairly deep out toward right and the corner, and it is foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Edward Mujica goes to 1-1 as he picked up the win for the Cardinals today. A.J. Ramos drops to 3-3. Matt Adams homered for the Cardinals in that win, his 7th. Derek Dietrich, his 8th. Logan Morrison, his 4th, both for Miami in that loss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a throw goes over to first base, and Ray Sadler, who's 9 of 10 on the base paths, back in time. Washington defeated San Diego 5-4 today in D.C. 1-1 inside, and Arthur jumped back out of the way of that again to avoid getting hit. 2 balls and a strike. Ross Ohlendorf goes to 2-0 as he picked up the win for the Nationals. Rafael Soriano, his 24th save. The 2-1 is outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. And Jesus Guzman had his 5th home run for San Diego in that loss. Nick Vincent took the loss for the Friars. Adam LaRoche had a home run from the Washington Nationals, his 13th. 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on the move, pitch is swung on, bounced out towards short, fielded there by Zach Mitchell. Only 1 play, and that's to go to first, which he does to get Arthur. There'll be 2 away, and Sadler is safe at second base. So again, Adam LaRoche had a home run for the Nationals, his 13th. They won 5-4 over San Diego. And the Cubs beat Pittsburgh today to cool off the Pirates a little bit. It was Chicago 4, Pittsburgh 1. Edwin Jackson, the much-traveled Edwin Jackson, 5-10 with the win. Charlie Morton, the loss, 1-2. Kevin Gregg, the save, his 15th. Alfonso Soriano had his 12th home run for the Cubbies in that win. First pitch to Mazzola is in there for a strike. And Pedro Alvarez had his 22nd home run for Pittsburgh to account for their lone run in that loss today at Wrigley. 0-1 to Mazzola. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Spottiswoode comes set. A look at Sadler, and the pitch is swung on and hit out towards center field. And right there is going to be Drew Martinez. Looked like he was almost going to lose it in the sun. Did find it creeping toward his right, our left, in the gap in left center. And he hauls it in for the final out here in the bottom of 3. No runs, no hits, 1 left. On to the 4th. 3-2 Gary. TSN 1290.
You love your steak, but what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers, and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
Summer is the season for long road trips with the family.
Are we there yet?
And if you want to make it there, it's time for you to talk to Cal. No matter if your visit is for a tire rotation, an alignment, or even a basic oil service, all your visits come with a free mechanical inspection. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the high temperatures and heavy use that summer driving brings. Talk to Cal at any one of Cal Tire's 5 convenient Winnipeg locations.
You gotta roll with me.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
By the way, we have a winner on trivia. We should have passed that along earlier. Drew Martinez to lead it off for the Gary SouthShore RailCats as we go to the 4th inning. 3-2 Gary in front. It's Martinez, Mitchell, and Pulfer. 7, 8, and 9 in the order. Ryan Sasaki works into his 4th. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch is inside, 2-0. Martinez drew a sacrifice, or laid down a sacrifice, to push Christian Vitters and Brian Cole both into scoring position, back in a 2-run second for Gary. Pitch is low, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. And the pitch in there for a strike. And it's 3-1. Three balls, one strike. The pitch is low, ball 4, and it's a leadoff free pass. So in the last 3 innings, Sasaki has hit a batter in the second to lead off the inning for Gary and get a guy on. He's walked a guy in the 3rd to lead off, and now walked a guy here to lead off in the 4th. 3rd walk issued by Sasaki. And Zach Mitchell, the batter, and the Goldeyes have a lefty, and Gabe Aguilar up and throwing to the bullpen. And Zach Mitchell, the batter, he is 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI single. On the Culligan in-game line score for Culligan Water, better water, pure and simple. Contact them at drinkculligan.com. First pitch. And he showed bunt, and he laid it out in front of home plate. Is it going to be a fair ball? Or did he miss the baseball? It bounced off of Guida and back out in front of home plate. The runner took off for second and Drew Martinez. And it's obviously ball 1. Or did Mitchell offer up at it and missed it, and it's strike 1? It's going to be strike 1. And a wild pitch to get the runner to second. And a breaking ball down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Partial scores after we just give you the quick lines. 3 runs, 3 hits here for Gary. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Goldeyes. The 0-1. And Mitchell showed bunt, pulled back, and took outside. And the count is actually 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1. And the pitch. Swung on, pulled down that first base line, but foul. 2-2. San Francisco and the Dodgers are scoreless in the second. Atlanta leads Philadelphia 3-0 in the second. On a Andrelton Simmons home run for the Braves, his 7th. Milwaukee 1, New York Mets no score in the second. Later start tonight, the pitch is swung on, bounce right side, foul. Colorado at Arizona at 9:10. Drew Pomerantz 0-1 for the Rockies. Wade Millie, 4-7 for the Snakes. Everything else in the American Association is getting underway right now. Sioux City at Fargo, Amarillo at Wichita, Kansas City at St. Paul, Lincoln at Sioux Falls. The pitch. Breaking ball is inside 3-2. And then at 7:30 tonight, Newark at Laredo, and at 8:05, Grand Prairie at El Paso. 3 balls and 2 strikes here to Zach Mitchell. Runner on the move to third. Pitch is swung on and sent out to right field. Ray Sadler will get there and make the catch. He's going to throw back towards second. Here comes the relay, and they are going to double off Drew Martinez. Big break for the Goldeyes right there. Hard hit ball, a fly out to right for the first out by Mitchell, and something you don't see very often, a little bit of confusion on the base paths by the Gary SouthShore RailCats. And Martinez was standing there at third, and the Goldeyes ended up relaying it back towards second, and they got there well in advance of Martinez getting back safely, and the out goes 9, 4, and 6. So 2 away, a double play, the second one that Gary's hit into tonight, and here's Danny Pulfer. And a swinging bunt, and he puts it out in front of home plate, picked up by Sasaki, and Sasaki will, from his knees, throw to first. It won't be in time as Pulfer drops a bunt single here. And we'll have a hit. So with 2 away, Adam Klein back to the top of the order. Gary will go, and here comes Rick Forney out to have a little chat with the battery. And he's going to take the ball from Ryan Sasaki's hand, and Sasaki will get paid off. And the Goldeyes are going to bring in a left-hander in Gabe Aguilar when we come back. So the Goldeyes are into the bullpen here in this 4th inning with 2 away. We'll tell you about that when we return in 60. Call to the bullpen being made. Gary leads at 3-2, 2 out, 1 on for them on TSN 1290.
Got all your bases covered? With Manitoba Blue Cross, you do. They provide peace of mind for you and your family, no matter what the situation. Planning on taking a little family trip? Make sure to get travel coverage from Blue Cross. Looking for more benefits for your employees? Look no further than Blue Cross. They also handle individual life insurance. It's a real triple play.
Contact your insurance broker or visit nb.bluecross.ca.
Manitoba Blue Cross, color of caring.
Hey, what's up? It's me, your manly pickup truck. We've had some fun times, you and me, huh? Hauling things, carrying things, trucking things. Okay, so they're the same thing, but that's what I'm here for. Am I right, my brother? Hoorah! Anyway, no big deal. But if you have a sec, I could really use a little me time with Mr. Lube. It's like a day spa. The kind of spa where you bench press things, manly things. Yeah.
Get top-to-bottom maintenance from Mr. Lube and take good care.
Live, loud, and loving every minute of Goldeyes action. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, Ryan Sasaki is done here tonight. 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. They are all earned. Responsible for 1. He's the pitcher of record on the losing side. As Gary leads at 3-2. He walks 3, strikes 2 out, has a wild pitch and hits a batter. And he'll give way to Gabe Aguilar. Now this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Adam Klein, the batter. Klein is 0 for 2 here tonight. And the Goldeyes go lefty-lefty against him. Gabe Aguilar, from El Paso, Texas, 23 years old, 5'8", 165. Runner at first base, being held on by Luis Allen. Runner goes, they throw behind the runner. Allen's throw to second. A tag applied right there by Mazzola. And Gabe Aguilar has pitched a third of an inning, and he hasn't thrown a pitch. How about that? And the out of the caught stealing goes 1, 3, and 6. Something you don't see very often. If he came out of the game, you'd see 1/3 of an inning. Look further in the box score, and it says NP, number of pitches, 0. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-2 Gary, TSN 1290.
You love your steak. But what else do you really know about it? If you believe the redder the meat, the fresher it is, or that shipping it from across the world is best, it's time for re-education. Learn what quality really means from your beef specialist, the Carver's Knife. All of their quality beef comes from local farmers and it's properly aged to bring out the best flavor. Once you try a Carver's Knife steak, there's no going back. Know your meat and where it comes from. Get educated at the Carver's Knife, 1530 Regent Avenue West, and now open at 39 Marion Street in the Dominion Center Mall.
We keep old files because they're out of sight and out of mind, or because we think we have to. But someday those old files could bite us if they get in the wrong hands. Isn't it time you let bygones be bygones? Have Protect Document Destruction's mobile service professionally shred your files wherever they are to rid yourself of those ticking time bombs. Protect Document Destruction, 975-0505, a division of Johnson Waste Management.
Hi, I'm Denny from Denny's Whole Hog Barbecue. There's nothing better than a fully catered barbecue.
And I'm quarterback Buck Pierce, and I want you to call Danny's Whole Hog Barbecue now to book your fully catered barbecue or try a do-it-yourself hog roast.
It's fun, delicious, will cost less than you think. Plus, you can keep the leftovers. We'll even pack it up for you. Dates are filling up, so act fast.
Visit Danny'sWholeHog.com or call 344-5675.
And we'll bring the flavor.
Want Lantini to lead it off. Lantini, Skoma, the DH, and Luis Allen, 3-2. Gary is in front. Billy Spottiswoode works into his fourth. First pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward third. To his left, Kolb. Fields that, throws to first. And Lantini's out on one pitch. And Ryan Skoma, the batter, who's walked and scored tonight. Goldeyes opened up the scoring with a run in the bottom of one, gave up two in the second, tied it with one in the bottom of two, and then gave up another run in the top of the third. And that's where we stand. First pitch to Skoma. On the outside edge for a strike. Well, they named the two All-Star teams starters, pitchers, and reserves today. 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. American League starters, catcher Joe Mauer from the Twins. First baseman Chris Davis from the Orioles was the top vote getter. No surprise, 1-1 is on the outside edge, 1-2. Second baseman Robinson Cano from the Yankees. Shortstop J.J. Hardy from the Orioles. Third baseman Miguel Cabrera from the Tigers. 1-2. Breaking ball, bounced right side. And Vitters is there, the first baseman to field that. He'll make the unassisted play and a left turn back toward the bag, 2 away. And Luis Allen the batter. The three outfielders from the Angels, Mike Trout. From the Orioles, Adam Jones. And from the Blue Jays, Jose Bautista. And the DH, David Ortiz from the Red Sox. Allen has already extended a hitting streak here tonight to 6 straight. Goldeyes are trailing by 1. First pitch. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. And the 0-1. Fastball is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitchers for the American League. No question about it. Max Scherzer, who's 13-0. From the Tigers. Felix Hernandez from the Mariners. Clay Buchholz from the Red Sox. The pitch. Swung on and lifted out toward right. But right there is Guerrero. And he'll make the catch. And the Goldeyes are done. 1-2-3 in the bottom of this 4th inning. Zeros across the board. We'll go to the 5th. 3-2 Gary. TSN 1290.
From the diamond to the driveway, from weekend warrior to world-class pro, local athletes are choosing Manitoba pork for peak performance. Loaded with lean, high-quality protein and essential vitamins and minerals, pork is a powerhouse of nutrition for serious athletes. For a real competitive edge, choose Manitoba pork, fueling today's athletes. Learn more about pork for peak performance at manitobapork.com.
In business, every day is an opportunity to ask, where do you go from here? Is this the year to expand your business, or do you focus on current operations? At MMP, our market information, industry insights, and proven business and tax methodologies will provide you with the knowledge you need to achieve your vision, realize opportunities, and make the most of what's to come. MMP, wherever business takes you. Learn more at mmp.ca.
Like it? Love it! South Beach Casino and Resort is taking surf and turf to a whole new level. Start with surf on Thursday nights. Get ready for a taste of the sea with Manitoba's finest seafood feast buffet. Just $19.95. Grab a seat at Mango's restaurant and dig in. On to turf. Saturday night, it's all about the prime rib. Enjoy this mouth-watering buffet for just $19.95. Don't miss this surf and turf adventure at South Beach Casino and Resort. For details, visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca. Now, back to the action with Paul Edmonds.
Top of the fifth, 3-2 Gary. Top of the order for them, Klein, and then Massaro, the DH, and Guerrero. Klein was at the plate, didn't see a pitch when Gabe Aguilar came in and promptly got Danny Pulfer to be recorded as the final out of the inning on a caught stealing. First pitch is outside on the corner to Klein. It's 0-1. So there's the first pitch of the ball game for Gabe Aguilar. We're in inning number 5. The 0-1. Breaking ball outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. For Gabe Aguilar, he will make his 8th appearance. No record of 0.93 ERA. 9 2/3 innings, 10 hits. The pitch is in there for a strike. It's 1-2. 1 earned run, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Opposition batting .263 against him. Speaking of pitchers, we were talking about the pitchers selected to the American League All-Star team after the starters. The pitch, breaking ball just outside 2-2. Brett Cecil from the Blue Jays, Justin Verlander, Tigers, Justin Masterson, Indians, Chris Sale, White Sox, Mariano Rivera from the Yankees, Bartolo Colon from the A's, Yu Darvish from the Rangers. The pitch swung on, lifted out toward left field. Pretty well hit, but Mike Coles will have room, and he'll make the catch for the first out. About 3/4 of the way out in left field as Klein tried to go the other way, 1 down.
Now back to the designated hitter number 3, Mike Massaro.
Jesse Crane from the White Sox, Joe Nathan from the Rangers, Glenn Perkins from the Twins. Kasashi Iwakuma also from the Mariners. Reserves, Prince Fielder, Torrey Hunter, Johnny Peralta, all from the Tigers. Dustin Pedroia from the Red Sox, Nelson Cruz from the Rangers, Ben Zobrist from the A's, Jason Castro from the Astros, Edwin Encarnacion from the Blue Jays. First pitch is low, ball 1 here to Mike Massaro. Alex Gordon from the Royals, Jason Kipnis from the Indians, Manny Machado from the Orioles, Salvador Perez from the Royals. Pitch outside 2-0. National League starters. Catcher is Yadier Molina from the Cardinals. Canadian Joey Votto from the Reds is the starting first baseman. The 2-0 is inside, 3 balls and no strikes. Second base, Brandon Phillips from the Reds. Troy Tulowitzki from the Rockies is the shortstop. David Wright from the Mets, third baseman. He'll play at home, of course. The 3-0 pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. The outfielders as the NL starters, Carlos Beltran from the Cardinals, Carlos Gonzalez from the Rockies, Bryce Harper from the Nationals. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch swung on and lifted towards center. That'll drop for a base hit. In front of Phelan Lentini, Massaro has his first hit of the night. And that is hit number 4 for Gary. And here's Christian Guerrero, 0 for 1 with a walk. He banged into a 5-4-3 double play back in the 3rd. The RailCats have hit into 2 double plays tonight already. National League pitchers. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Patrick Corbin from the Diamondbacks. I guess so. Matt Harvey from the Mets. Adam Wainwright from the Cardinals. Jason Grilli from the Pirates. Jordan Zimmerman from the Nationals. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Craig Kimbrell, I read today, is going for the third straight year for the Braves. Aroldis Chapman from the Reds. Travis Wood from the Cubs. Jose Fernandez from the Marlins, the rookie. Cliff Lee from the Phillies, the veteran. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike, 0-2. Jeff Locke from the Pirates and Madison Bumgarner from the Giants. The reserves, Andrew McCutchen from the Pirates. Michael Kadire from the Rockies. Buster Posey from the Giants. Pedro Alvarez from the Pirates. Dominic Brown from the Phillies. Everett Cabrera from the Padres. Pitch is low, 1-2. Matt Carpenter from the Cardinals, Alan Craig from the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt from the Diamondbacks, Carlos Gomez from the Brewers, Gene Segura from the Brewers, Marco Scutaro from the Giants. The notable exception, pitch is swung on and fouled back. 1-2 to Guerrero. No Yasiel Puig from the Dodgers. I guess you could make an argument either way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Christian Guerrero. Throw goes over to first, and Massaro back in time. Massaro is 5 for 5 on the base paths. There's 1 out. We're in the 5th. 3-2 Gary in front. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. Mazzola underhands it to Ramon for 1. And the throw down to 1 for 2 is in time. 6, 4, 3. Inning ending. Double play. That's it for the RailCats here in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit. Nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 3-2 Gary, TSN 1290.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven solution to ease your suffering? Not another drug that temporarily masks the pain? You need to get on the road to recovery, and you need a treatment that will address the cause of your pain. Manitoba chiropractors are available without the wait, and your care is partially covered by Manitoba Health and most private insurance plans.
Manitoba Chiropractors. Making life better.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. For Chicken Delight.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jordan Guida to lead it off. He has his first RBI of the season tonight. Goldeyes are trailing, though, 3-2. It's Guida, Coles, and Ramon back to the top of the order. Against Billy Spottiswoode. And Jordan Guida batting 158. So there you go. There's our first look at the Manitoba Blue Cross out-of-town scoreboard tonight, including the All-Star teams. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to get in and play Guess the Attendance here tonight, please do so. We've had some submissions already. A his and hers. Ground ball out towards short. To his left, Mitchell up with it. On to first. One away. His and hers submissions tonight on Guess the Attendance. Now remember, we play it like The Price is Right and the Showcase. It's the closest to the actual attendance without going over. Mike Coles will step up. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He lined out to left field. Adam Klein made a great catch on him his last trip. First pitch. Curve and a bunt pushed foul. First base side, strike one. Yes, guess the attendance here in the bottom of the fifth. Okay, so we're going from the Golden Girls down there, B. Arthur and Betty Davis. We go 5,000. 5,000 flat again. No. Nothing in one to Mike Coles. The pitch. Swung on and fell back to the screen. Strike two. Not 5. 6,000. Flat. 6,000 flat again. Okay. Okay, thank you for your submission. The 0-2 pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So we've had one guess the attendance of 6,000 here tonight. We've had on one email a his and hers submission from the Busbys. 1-2. Swung on, bounced down the third base line by a diving Cole. Down the left field line, and it goes over the Goldeyes dugout or bullpen mound, and in to stand at second base is Mike Coles. And he'll have a double. And Amos Ramon, the batter. And now all of a sudden the Goldeyes have the potential tie and run into scoring position. And Amos 0 for 2 tonight. The his submission is 5,123. The hers is 5,247. Remember, it's the actual closest guess without going over. First pitch is swung on and fouled away right side. Well, the winner is tonight the hers submission from the Busbys. 5,247. The actual attendance, 5,484 tonight. So the Golden Girls went over, and the his was under. 0-1. Breaking ball is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The hers is pretty close at 5,247. The actual attendance tonight, 5,484. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. 1-1. Swung on, line to right field, and that is going to be caught by Guerrero. Coles is going to tag, move from second to third. Here comes the relay. It's not in time. Zach Mitchell on the relay to Colbin, third from the throw-in from Guerrero in right. Mike Coles, a very good base runner. They'll be 2 away. And the Goldeyes have the potential tie and run 90 feet away. And here's Ray Sadler, who's homered and walked tonight. We're in the bottom of 5, 3-2 Gary. And the first pitch to Sadler's a slider, swung on and missed. We had a late submission here, 54-84. Was our actual attendance. The late submission, 54-56. That's even closer. From Charlene tonight. The 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Charlene, you're our winner tonight. 54-56. You're off by 18. 1-1 is inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. I would say that's pretty good. 2 balls and 1 strike. Stand up and take a bow. The pitch swung on and Q shot it off the end of the bat. Foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sadler. Mike Cole's at third base. 3-2 Gary, bottom 5. Almost 5,500 here tonight. Kind of filled up a little later here, too. I think we had some walk-up. 2-2. Swung on and fouled back. So Spottiswoode and Ray Sadler having a pretty good battle here. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Sadler connected for a home run in the first. His first is a Goldeye, 11th of the year. And then he walked in the third and was left stranded at second. There's 2 away here and a runner at third for Winnipeg. Looking for the key hit. 2-2. There's a breaking ball that's just outside. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tomorrow, on the air at noon, 55 with Forney leads off. 1 o'clock, the Winnipeg Insurance pregame show right of the ballpark. 1:35 first pitch. Matt Rush versus lefty Alan Keano. 3-2. Swung on, fouled back again. And that will find Pioneer Avenue again. And we do it again. Rush 4-3, a 4.52 ERA. The lefty Keano 7-2, a 3.78. Should be a good one tomorrow based on the pitching matchup. Again, on the air at noon. First pitch at 1:35. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, ground ball out towards short. And up with it is going to be Mitchell on his way to first. Gets there just before Sadler crosses the bag, and the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of the 5th. No runs, a hit, 1 left, on to the 6th. 3-2 Gary, TSN 1290.
When's the last time your bank gave you a great big kiss when you walk through the door?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what we do at Sonova Credit Union. Our DOG, you know, Director of Greetings, is a St. Bernard who welcomes all our members.
Wow, can he schedule appointments too?
He's not Director of Appointments, just greetings. But at Sonova, you don't need an appointment ever.
So I can just walk in and...
Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia, voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
When you finally decide on the perfect paint color, the last thing you want is someone inexperienced painting in your house. Trust the experts. Trust Cachet Painting. For over 28 years, they've perfected their craft right here in Winnipeg. No job is too small or big. Interior or exterior. Primers, sealers, and finishes. Even stucco coating and painting. Cachet Painting excels at it all. Call 204-297-9000 now. Cachet Painting, a sign of superior quality.
You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball with Paul Edmonds on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, we go to the 6th inning. And we appreciate some folks calling in on Guess the Attendance, but we're just having a little bit of fun with the folks in the ballpark here. This grabbed a life of its own 2 days into this. Tell you what, if you're at the ballpark, first pitch from Aguilar is in there for a strike to Babineau. The competition, if you're going up against the Golden Girls, isn't very stringent, I can tell you that. It is not tough at all. The 0-1 is outside 1-1. If we put a prize to this, I mean, they're here every night. They could be here for another decade and never win. 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitch is swung on, bounced out to third. Nice pickup by Harther. Throw across, and there'll be 1 away as Babineau is retired. I mean, look at this. We've had 2 nights of Guess the Attendance, okay? Not even creative. Last night, 5,000 flat. Tonight's guess, 6,000 flat. They went over tonight, so you're automatically disqualified. There's Christian Vitters. 1 for 1 with a hit. Batsman and a run scored. He also drove in a run. Lefty. Aguilar works into his second. The pitch is outside, ball 1. I think Drew Carey's done a real good job on The Price is Right since taking over. Of course, Bob Barker was the original member. 1-0. Inside, 2-0. I remember Bob Barker as a kid on Truth or Consequences. That's when you had 3 channels, 2 were snowy, and you had rabbit ears with tinfoil on the tops of them, just trying to pull in maybe that second channel. The 2-0 is outside, 3-0. Here's the best part. Now we've got, what, like 100 channels? And you still only watch 3 of them. 3 balls and no strikes to Vitters. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. We're in the 6th. 3-2, Gary leads it. Here in the 6th inning, we'll have a look at what the Goldeyes are doing this week. 3-1. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to bound through and get into right field by a diving Ramon. And Vitters has his second hit of the night, a 1-out single. And Gary now has their 6th hit. And Brian Kolb, the batter. Kolb stands in from the right-hand side. Aguilar will come set. First throw goes over to first. Walking back in is Vitters safely. Two teams do it again tomorrow at 1:35. Aguilar comes set, the pitch. And a bunt. Fouled back to the screen. Strike 1. Brian Kolb 0 for 1. A walk and a run scored tonight. Goldeyes this week brought to you by Boston Pizza. Come and try Boston Pizza's new Meteor fall off the bone ribs. Boston Pizza, if you ain't ribbon, you ain't living. Throw goes over to first, and Vitters back in time. Again, 1:35 tomorrow. And then 7:05 on Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow, team photo giveaway, pregame on-field autograph session. And that'll start at 12:30 when the doors open. And the team photo giveaway is free. Usually what people do is they'll get the team photo and then get the team to sign at the pitch. Is outside, 1-1. And it's also Kid City run the bases tomorrow after the game. All the kids 12 and under get to run the bases for free, courtesy of Kid City. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brian Kolb. Aguilar will come set, the lefty. And the pitch is a little bit high, 2-1. Monday, Goldeyes wear special cancer care awareness jerseys as it's Cancer Care Awareness Night. And the first 500 kids in the ballpark get sun beads. Free. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Swung on, and that's lined to center. That will drop for a base hit. Montini's going to pick that up on a hop. Stopping at second is Christian Vitters. And Drew Martinez, the batter. So 2 on with 1 down. Martinez does not have an official at bat tonight. And here comes Jamie Vermillion out to have a chat as the Goldeyes pitching coach will draw everybody in from the infield. Tuesday night, to wrap up the homestand. It's post-game fireworks. And a 7:05 start. Tickets, there's always a $5 ticket. Here at the ballpark, $5, $7, $12, $14, and $18. You can get them at any Ticketmaster location in the province, including the box office here at Shaw Park. If you like to wheel and deal online, Ticketmaster.ca. If you like the personal services touch, you can get on the phone at 855 Goldeye or walk up and buy them at the door. Goldeyes.com is the website. All kinds of information there about your team. Here's Martinez with 1 down and 2 on. Mound meeting is over. And Aguilar will come set. And the pitch is low, ball 1. Three runs, 7 hits on the Culligan in-game line score for Gary. 2 runs, 4 hits. At Cav Goldeye with a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen now. And it's Kaohi Downing. The pitch swung on and fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, I see field manager Rick Forney is now back in Forney's fort. The railing's been shortened here tonight, so he can actually put his arm on it. They were working on that prior to batting practice today. 1 ball, 1 strike. And time called. Play out. 1-1. Drew Martinez hitting .307, no homers, 22 driven in. Ball and a strike, 1 out and 2 on. Lefty the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Martinez turned out of the way and thought it was going to hit him, and he ends up turning out of the way, and that ball bent back in and caught the inside corner. Martinez a sacrifice in the second, a walk in the fourth. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Breaking ball, bounced out toward first. That is a fair ball. It got by a diving Luis Allen down in toward the bullpen there for Gary. Picked up by Sadler. A run will come in to score. 2 runs come in to score. And it's a double here. Actually, only 1 run will score. It's a double for Drew Martinez. And an RBI at that. And it looked to me like that ball did not go over the bag as a fair ball. But it was called right away by Sean Hicks. And it's an RBI double by Drew Martinez. And Gary takes a 4-2 lead. And Zach Mitchell, the batter. No argument from Rick Forney, but Luis Allen dove out, couldn't come up with it. It just looked like it didn't go over the bag fair. First pitch, swung on, lined over short, into left center field for a base hit. 1 runs in to score. Here comes Cole's throw. It won't be in time. Sliding is Martinez. That's a 2-run single for Zach Mitchell, who has 3 RBI tonight, and Gary's blowing this one open at 6-2. And here comes Rick Forney. That's going to be it for Gabe Aguilar. That was what the infield pulled in as well. And Denny Pulfer will be the batter. So Downing is going to come into the baseball game. Second visit spells automatic relief. And the Goldeyes will have their 3rd pitcher of the evening. Back in 60 on the call of the bullpen after these on TSN 1290.
Here's the pitch, and it's a grand slam. Here they come. Cans, juice boxes, glass and plastic bottles into the bin.
The Winnipeg Goldeyes and Recycle Everywhere want you to swing for the fences and recycle all your empty beverage containers. They're full of potential and have thousands of uses beyond the landfill. Step up to the plate and pitch your drink containers into a recycling bin. Whether you're at home, work, school, or the ballpark, remember to recycle everywhere.
Team's playing great.
Yeah, we're up by 2.
Big deal. I've got a 7,000-point lead.
What?
You haven't heard? I've had a fantastic season at Husky Stations this year. It's free to join, and it's easy. All you have to do is swipe, earn, and redeem to get great My Husky rewards like free gas and car washes.
My Husky Rewards. Visit your local Husky to get a card and start earning today. For more information, visit myhuskyrewards.ca.
I've still got a 6,999-point lead on them.
Third pitcher of the night is number 35, Kaohi Downing. And that will be it for Gabe Aguilar. Gary has a 4-run lead at 6-2 here. And for Aguilar, he goes 1 2/3. And he gives up 5 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned. No walks, no strikeouts. This pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Dan Pohl for the batter. And Downing, the right-hander, will come in. And Kaohi, 27 years old, from Hawaii, 5'11", 180. Danny Pulfer is 1 for 2 tonight. Had a bunt single, also drove in a run. Gary scored 3 times here in this 6th. Getting off the bus and outscoring and out-hitting Winnipeg. Out-pitching them, too. First pitch is outside, ball 1. For Downing, he makes his 17th appearance. He's 0-4 with a 386. 16 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 7 earned runs, 9 walks, 10 strikeouts. Opposition batting .203 against him. 1-0 is in there for a strike or no? No, the way that home plate umpire John Durant was stepping back, I thought he was going to call a strike, but it's low for ball 2. We're in the 6th, and there's only 1 out. And the 2-0 is in there for a strike. Somebody was asking me if Lazy Boy is looking to put any furniture in Forney's Fort there. I'm not sure if you know this or not, but as a joke last year, they brought down a couple of those Lazy Boy chairs and actually stuck them in there prior to game time or the doors opening. One game, the 2-1, swung on and fouled back to the screen, 2-2. And while everybody that was in on the hijinks there thought it was funny, the field manager of the Winnipeg Goldeyes did not. Go figure. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the Lazy Boy furniture or chairs were swiftly removed. Runner on the move, 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on, hit to center field. Lentini will drift back and backpedal, facing us, make the catch for the second out. And back to first base goes Zach Mitchell. Top of the order in Adam Klein. And Klein steps in from the left side. Now the Goldeyes will have to play catch-up again if they have any intentions of extending their winning streak and evening up this series overall this season against Gary. First pitch is on the inside edge for a strike. Klein is 0 for 3 tonight. Hitting .265, a career .281 hitter. We were talking with him around the association. Runner bluffs off of first and Downing steps off. This is an interesting stat. 2,500 at-bats over his 7-year career. For Adam Klein, he's only hit into 9 double plays. Downing comes set. The 0-1 is low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Klein, no homers, 17 driven in. Gary has hit just 8 home runs as a team. 2 of them came last Sunday. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Good fastball there from Downing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Downing comes set again. Throw goes over to first, and back in time is Zach Mitchell. Mitchell now has 27 runs batted in on the season. He is tied with Christian Guerrero for the team lead. A shortstop hitting 8th. Throw goes over there again. Dug out of the dirt by Allen. On a backhand, and Mitchell back in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Klein calls for time and steps out. Now back in. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 away, 3 in. The pitch swung on and sent down the left field line, tailing toward the seats, and foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Sun is over home plate, over third base, over short. Right side of the infield is still in the sunshine. And some of Cohee Downing, top of them anyway. Mike Cole's in the sunshine in left. Lentini's in the shade in center. Sadler's in the shade in right. Ground ball out toward first, fielded in front of the bag by Allen. They call it a fair ball. Allen makes the unassisted play. Klein thought it was foul, and the inning comes to an end, but not before the RailCats add on. They get 3 runs on 4 hits. They leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-2 in favor of the Gary SouthShore RailCats. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball from downtown Winnipeg on the home of the Goldeyes, TSN 1290.
Teamwork wins ball games, and it's made Sabre Agencies an even stronger player in the insurance business. Recently, Sabre Agencies teamed up with Canada's largest personal property insurance company, Intact Insurance. So now, when life throws you a curveball, they'll get you back in the game faster than ever. Are you over 50 with no claims for 3 years? Then you could score big league savings on home insurance, including no deductible on your first claim. Call Sabre Agencies for details. 694-6787.
It's summer. The perfect time to kick back and relax with friends and family. This summer, make it easy on yourself with catering by Chicken Delight. From a feast for a few to feeding your whole crew, Chicken Delight will put a smile on everyone's face with their famous chicken, fabulous pizza, ribs that rock, and more. Pick it up or have it delivered. Give us a call or send us your catering order at chickendelight.com.
So don't cook tonight. Tonight, all right. Call Chicken Delight.
It's Ken, and I'm just not going to do a regular commercial here. I'll tell you what Ken would do. Ken would read the whole ad on this here Kenwood two-way radio from Prairie Mobile. It's tough. Watch. See? Kenwood two-way radios will keep your business connected without the cell phone bill. Scramble features, and did I mention, it's tough. Two-way radios from Kenwood. It's what Ken would do, and you should too.
After the sale, it's the service that counts. Prairie Mobile, your Kenwood authorized dealer.
Bottom of the 6th inning. Casey Harther to lead it off, followed by Josh Mazzola and Phelan Lantini. Against right-hander Billy Spottiswood. 6-2, Gary in front here in the opener of this 4-game series. First pitch. Breaking ball is inside, ball 1. Arthur 1 for 2 tonight, extended a hitting streak to 9 straight. 1-0. Inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Casey batting .305, 6 homers, and a team leading 29 runs batted in. 2-0. Swung on. That is cracked out toward left center. Well hit. Drew Martinez going back, and it's off the warning track and up against the wall. Arthur will dig for second and be in standing with a leadoff double. Speaking of doubles, Josh Mazzola will step up and in. He's sitting on 99 career doubles. And Mazzola with a home run last night is hitless here tonight. He's on a 5-game hitting streak, and he's 0 for 2 in the game. Spottiswoode comes set, first pitch. Breaking ball is high, ball 1. And that bullpen starts to scramble for the Gary SouthShore RailCats. And a right-hander starts to throw. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is high and tight. And again, Mazzola arching the back the wrong way, getting out of the way of that pitch. 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Mazzola batting .256. 5 home runs, 22 driven in. Goldeyes' numbers offensively are off when you base it on 46 games, but they in Sioux City, the 2-0. Swung on, popped up. Into right field, coming over toward the line. Guerrero still coming, and he will get there and make the catch. And Arthur has to stay put at second base. Goldeyes are one of the teams that have scored the fewest runs in the league. And here's Phelan Lantini. And Fay will step in from the right side. Goldeyes have scored 214 runs coming into action tonight. Sioux City has scored 193. So the Goldeyes are second last in runs scored in the league. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Have a look at the leader, Amarillo, 327. They have scored 113 more runs than the Goldeyes, the 0-1. Swung on, filleted out toward right. That's going to get down. It's going to be a fair ball. An easy trot around third to come in and score for Arthur. And Lantini will get to second base. Guerrero will fire it back in. RBI double for Lantini, and it's 6-3, Gary. So Fay goes the other way. And he has his first hit of the night. 21st RBI of the year. And here's Ryan Skoma.
Number 32, Ryan Skoma.
And Skoma will step in from the left side. 0 for 1 tonight with a walk and a run scored. And we're going to get a pitching visit here from the pitching coach of the Gary SouthShore RailCats, Jake Upwood. And out toward the mound he goes from that first base dugout. By the way, folks, Sal's win a winning dog when the Goldeyes win following any home game this season. Fans, you can take your game ticket to any of the Sal's Express locations to receive a free Winnie with the purchase of fries to be redeemed within 7 days of the game, courtesy of Salisbury House. Offers not valid at Shaw Park. 1 offer per ticket per person per visit. And now home plate umpire John Durant goes out to break up this visit. 6-3, Gary in front. 6 runs, 9 hits on the Culligan in-game line score. For the Goldeyes, 3 runs, 6 hits. And Ryan Skoma has had a pretty good homestand. He's 8 for 18 coming in. Hitting .444. Now 8 for 19. .421. Adding .352 to lead the team. First pitch is a little low, ball 1. The only left-handed batter the Goldeyes have. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0, runner on the move. Pitch is inside. No throw to third. Head first slide, and Lentini steals his 8th of the year. This is a steal of third, right off the pitcher Spottiswoode. And that is a page right out of the Gary playbook right there. And how to start comebacks. 2 balls and no strikes to Skoma. Spottiswoode comes set the 2-0. Swung on, chopper right side. Backing up Pulfer. He'll field it, and the second baseman throws to first to get Skoma. But because of the stolen base, Lentini comes in to score easily. It's a 2-run inning for Winnipeg, and it's 6-4, Gary, with 2 away now, and Skoma will pick up his 19th RBI of the year. And here's Luis Allen. And Allen will step up from the right-hand side. And Luis Allen 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. 0-1 to Allen. RBI single, and he flew out to right. And the pitch. Breaking ball is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Goldeyes coming back to getting 2 and getting within 2 here in this 6th. 1-1. Swung on, hammered, high and deep to left. Way back Klein, you can look up, pucker up, and kiss it goodbye. El Cabong with his first of the year. 20th RBI and 21st of the night and year. And it's 6-5 for Gary. And that will be it for Billy Spottiswoode, who hadn't given up a home run all year. And he's given up his second one here tonight. And Luis Allen with his first of the campaign. It comes in game 46. 2 RBI tonight, 3 runs score in the inning, and we're back to a 1-run ball game. Greg Taggart's going to come out and get Spottiswoode. That will be it for the starter for Gary, and a right-hander is going to come in to replace him. We're going to tell you about that in 60 seconds. Call the bullpen being made. 6-5 Gary. Goldeyes are back in it. TSN 1290.
Summer in Manitoba sizzles all over the place, from our great beaches to our great ballpark. And I just don't mean on the field. I mean on Goldeyes Grill, where they sizzle up some of the best hot dogs you've ever tasted. Diamond Dogs, the official hot dog of the Goldeyes. Custom made by Winkler Meats. Diamond Dogs are naturally smoked, gluten and allergen free, and made with quality ingredients that deliver full flavor every bite. Try them at the game or pick them up at your local grocer. Diamond Dogs from Winkler Meats. Product quality is our tradition.
Ken Plain for Avalon. Do you have cracked basement walls, seepage problems, uneven floors, or sticking doors? Avalon is Western Canada's oldest and largest foundation repair company. Because Avalon repairs more basements than any other company, you shouldn't even think about having your basement repaired without talking to Avalon first. Call the people you can trust at 783-2500.
Now 2 away here in the bottom of 6, and the Goldeyes have pulled within 1. Luis Allen's first home run of the year, and that will knock Billy Spottiswoode out of the game. 5 2/3 for the starter. Pitcher of record on a winning side. 7 hits. Spottiswoode allowed the Goldeyes tonight. 5 runs, they're all earned. 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and he gives way to Taylor Sewitt. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. And here's Jordan Guida, who is 0 for 2 tonight with his first RBI of the year. And Guida will step in from the right-hand side, and Sewitt, a right-hander, will come set. First pitch, sidearm, and it swung on and fouled back. And into the seats it goes. For Taylor Sewitt, a rookie from Highland Mills, New York. He's out of Manhattan College, 6'2", 195, 23 years old. 0-1. Swung on, and that is looped into right field by Danny Pohl for the second baseman for a base hit. And Jordan Guida has his first hit of the night. Now the Goldeyes have now their 8th hit in the baseball game, 4th of this inning. And back to the top of the order in Mike Coles. And for Taylor Suet, he will make his 20th appearance. He's 2-0 with a 2.92 earned run average. 24 2/3 innings, 28 hits, 8 earned runs, 1 walk, 11 strikeouts, and the opposition batting .292 against him. Throw goes over to first base. Guida does not have a stolen base, by the way, being held on there by Vitters, and the pitch swung on and yanked foul by Coles. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coles tonight 1 for 3. Struck out, lined out, and doubled. And the Goldeyes getting within 1 run on a 2-out solo homer by Luis Allen. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Suet will come set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Mike Coles is 3 for 17 in the series. Pitches inside, and the throw down to second is in time. They get Jordan Guida on a caught stealing, and the Goldeyes have the inning end at second base. But they get 3 runs right back to make it a 1-run ball game again. 3 runs, 4 hits, and nobody left. We'll go to the 7th. 6-5 Gary, TSN 1290.
When's the last time your bank gave you a great big kiss when you walked through the door?
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's what we do at Sonova Credit Union. Our DOG, you know, Director of Greetings, is a St. Bernard who welcomes all our members.
Wow, can he schedule appointments too?
He's not Director of Appointments, just greetings. But at Sonova, you don't need an appointment ever.
So I can just walk in and...
Bank brighter with Sonova Credit Union at one of our 11 branches throughout Manitoba.
Now, I'm not afraid to take risks under the perfect ideal conditions, but when it comes to pizza, I'll stick with Santa Lucia Pizza. Why risk getting anything less than Santa Lucia, voted best pizza in Winnipeg by Uptown Magazine readers for 6 straight years, and winner of the Consumer Choice Award for best pizza restaurant for 7 years? I mean, after all, this is pizza we're talking about.
Don't risk ordinary pizza. Get Winnipeg's best at Santa Lucia Pizza. Dine in, take out, or home delivery.
You see, the best ingredients make the best pizza.
If your business, big or small, has excess waste and recycling piling up, let BFI Canada make your trash our business. Our customized pickup schedules make it easy. With commercial and industrial collection services, BFI Canada can help any business get organized. Want to make your business feel like new? Then call up the Blue. Visit BFICanada.com to schedule your pickup date today. BFI Canada, a cleaner community, a greener environment.
Your home of the Winnipeg Goldeyes. This is TSN 1290, TSN1290.ca. Now back to Paul Edmonds.
Well, we go to the 7th inning, and Downing is still on. Let's work into his 2nd inning. The Goldeyes have made it a 1-run ball game again at 6-5 Gary. Mike Massaro, Christian Guerrero, and Ryan Babineau, hitters 2, 3, and 4. And Massaro, the DH tonight, 1 for 2 with a walk. Goldeyes have been outscored by 1, 6-5, and out-hit by 1, 9-8. Neither team's made an error. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Massaro batting .278. The 1-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brendan Lafferty throwing in the bullpen for Winnipeg down that left field line. Activity has ceased in the Gary pen. Pitch is swung on, bounced out to first. Nice little stop there by Luis Allen. A juggle job, and now a race to the bag, and he's going to win that too. Hot shot out to first off the bat of Massaro. Knocked up into the air by Allen, caught it with his other hand, and then the race was onto the bag, and Luis will get there in time. An unassisted play at first base, one down for Christian Guerrero, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And Guerrero's banged into a couple double plays tonight. Guerrero batting .246. And he'll call for time and step out. Yes, he is related to Vladimir Guerrero. And yes, there are similarities in the way that they approach hitting. First pitch, breaking ball, down and away, ball one. Vladimir Guerrero would be, you would be safe in saying, a bad ball hitter. Christian Guerrero the same way. 1-0. Swung on, fouled away, right side. And out of play, 1-1. Now, really, what does a bad ball hitter mean? Well, I guess in essence, if you're hitting a pitch and you're dropping it in for a base hit or hitting it over the fence for a home run, the 1-0 is a breaking ball inside 2-1. Is it really a bad ball? But the Guerreros, over their careers, have gone chasing. They aren't as disciplined as others when it comes to what they'll swing at. That's where you get sort of that label, the 2-1. Swung on and fouled the plate, 2-2. But I'll tell you what, Christian Guerrero's carved out a pretty good career with the Gary SouthShore RailCats. When the game is on the line, in a bottom of 9 in Gary or top of 9 on the road, and they've got a couple guys on and his spot comes up, I don't know that there would be others that you would replace Christian Guerrero with in that spot. The pitch, swing and a miss, and he'll go down on strikes. Downing gets a strikeout here of Christian Guerrero on that great breaking ball. Third strikeout tonight for Goldeyes, pitching 2 away here in the 7th. Oh, of course, there's been Tanner Townsend and Jay Pesci and Steve Hockey and Mike Rohde. As Ryan Babineau steps in. But Christian Guerrero's been one of the more dangerous. First pitch is high, ball one. Ryan Babineau has popped out, singled, stole a base, and scored, and grounded out. 2 away here in the 7th, 6-5 for Gary. Pitches inside, 2-0. Good heater there at 89 on the gun here. Mike Ohe down it. (2-0). Fastball swung on, popped up. Shallow center. Mazzola going back now in toward left center, and he will make the catch. 4 out, number 3. Now the Goldeyes are hanging close despite having guys playing their first games in positions this year, and for some of them, the first time in positions professionally. Zeros across the board. Down in order go Gary, 1, 2, 3. After 6.5 stretch time in my hometown, we invite you wherever you are tonight to get up with us and stretch them out. We'll go to the bottom of 7, Gary 6, Winnipeg 5, TSN 1290.
Greenwood Inn and Suites. They come by their name honestly. Greenwood is one of the few Winnipeg Airport hotels awarded a 4-key eco rating. Their strong commitment to our environment extends to creating the most comfortable home away from home for their guests. Special group room rates, 8,000 square feet of meeting space, on-site pool, hot tub, steam room, restaurant, and lounge, plus complimentary airport shuttle service, parking, and more. Bring your special events home to the Greenwood Inn and Suites. GreenwoodWinnipeg.com.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher. Fish the good times.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best butter chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Top of the order for Winnipeg, Mike Coles, and then Amos Ramon, Ray Sadler, 1, 2, 3 in the order to face Taylor Seward. 6-5, Gary in front. We go to the bottom of 7, and we'll answer trivia here. Pass along our winner's name as well. First pitch to Coles is a breaking ball that's in there for a strike. Coles 1 for 3 tonight. He got the baseball mulligan when he was at the plate, and Jordan Gotti got thrown out trying to steal second. Coles calls for time and steps out. Nothing in 1. The pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coles tonight has struck out, lined out, doubled. Looking to get on here to lead off. 1-1. Swung on, lined out to left center. That'll do it. It is going to drop for a base hit. And Coles has a leadoff single here in the bottom of 7. Second hit tonight. And the batter is Amos Ramon.
Number 10, Amos Ramon.
And Ramon will step in from the right side. And Amos tonight 0 for 3. First pitch, going to show bunt and pop it up. And it's going to be caught there at first base by Christian Bitters. So Amos got down to one knee and popped that up, and it goes right into the glove of Bitters. And it'll be a pop up to 3. 1 down, and here's Ray Sadler, who's 1 for 2 with a walk.
Number 25, Ray Sadler.
And Sadler's homered here tonight. Goldeyes could use another one of those right now, trailing by 1. Run on the move. Pitches in there for a strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. And Coles steals the base. So with 1 away, they have a runner at second to Winnipeg. And Coles has his 7th stolen base of the year. He's 7 for 7. And time called. And I think Pulfer went over to cover the bag, the second baseman, and he's going to walk off something anyway. And Greg Taggart wants to make sure that he's okay. Ray Sadler tonight. 1 for 2, a homer, a walk, and the count, nothing in 1 on him. And Taylor Seward comes set. First pitch. After the stolen base is low, 1-1. Lafferty's still throwing in the bullpen. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Sadler. And Seward comes set. 1-1. Low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's play trivia and pass along our winner's name and the answer. Trivia contest question brought to you by the Place Louis Riel Suite Hotel in downtown Winnipeg. Class Louis Riel, specializing in spacious executive suites. We asked you this question. Which current member of the Winnipeg Goldeyes pitching staff has the most professional at-bats in his playing career? 2-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-2. Well, congratulations to Brian Nickel of Crescentwood. He knew that it was Alan Caldwell. 410 at-bats. The reason? Allen was an outfielder before turning into a pitcher. 2-2, swing and a miss. And Sadler down on strikes. And Casey Harther, the batter. Alan Caldwell was an outfielder. He had 410 at-bats prior to becoming a pitcher. Same scenario for Kaohi Downing. 200 at-bats. He was a position player. And then you get into more pitchers that have never been a position player professionally and have just had pitchers ABs. Pitches swung on and fouled back. And it's strike one to Casey Harther. Chris Kissick with 8. Mark Hardy with 6. Justin Garcia with 2. Both came last year in Amarillo. And then Lafferty, Keating, Gailey, Rush, Aguilar, Sasaki, all with none. And a step off by Suet. 2 away, runner at second. Caldwell in the Royals system. Pitch. Swung on, and that is lifted out toward right, but right at Guerrero, and he'll make the catch. And the Goldeyes are done in the bottom of 7. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 8th. 1 run separates the two teams. It's Gary 6, Winnipeg 5, TSN 1290.
Here's a great double play for you and your car. Cruise into Midtown Car Wash anytime until July 9th. And when you purchase any full-service car wash, Midtown Car Wash will give you a free ticket to any Goldeyes game. From July 2nd to 9th only, Midtown Car Wash cleans your car inside and out and leaves your car sparkling. For the very best in auto cleaning, visit Midtown Car Wash, 344 Gertrude at Donald. And get your free Goldeyes ticket today.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba Reclaimed Barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
CIBC and the Winnipeg Goldeyes have partnered to fight cancer. On Sunday, October 6th, CIBC and Goldeyes employees, friends, and family will be running in Winnipeg for a future without breast cancer. Shaw Park, home of your Winnipeg Goldeyes, will host the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation CIBC Run for the Cure. For more information, to register to run, or to make a donation, go online to CIBC.com. Let's run for a future without breast cancer. Join in on Sunday, October 6th at Shaw Park.
All right. First pitch to final call. Catch every minute of Goldeyes action on TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Fourth pitcher of the night for Winnipeg is Brendan Lafferty, and the Goldeyes trying to keep this close. Trailing by 1 run with 6 outs to go. Top of the 8th inning for Gary, Christian Vitters, Brian Kolb, and Drew Martinez. That's it for Kaohi Downing, who did a nice job tonight. He goes 1 2/3. And it was 5 up, 5 down, no runs, no hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. Brendan Lafferty, fourth pitcher of the night. Tall, left-handed Californian. And Christian Vitters, the batter. Again, congratulations to Brian Nickel of Crescentwood, our trivia winner tonight. Knew that of the 11 pitchers on the Goldeyes staff, the one that has the most professional at-bats, Alan Caldwell, 410. First pitch. is a little bit high, ball 1. Then Downing with 200, Kissick with 8, Hardy with 6, Garcia with 2, everybody else 0. Lafferty will come set. 1-0 is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Lafferty makes his team-leading 25th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 2.66 ERA. 23 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 7 earned runs, 8 walks, 21 strikeouts. Pitches in there for a strike. It's 2-1. And the opposition batting a paltry 158 against him. Christian Vitters 2 for 2. He's reached base all 3 times. He was also hit by a pitch. He's a left-handed batter. He's scored twice. 2-1 is inside, 3-1. Out-of-town scoreboard for Manitoba Blue Cross. Manitoba Blue Cross, the color of caring. Fargo 4, Sioux City 1 in the 3rd. Wichita leading Amarillo 3-0 in the 4th. St. Paul 4-0 over Kansas City in the 3rd, so that's not good news either. The 3-1 is down and away, ball 4. And Brian Kolb, the batter. Sioux Falls tonight leading Lincoln 10-3 in the 3rd. The Canaries had a 10-run 3rd inning, 11 hits. They sent 15 batters to the plate, and all 10 runs were charged to Lincoln starter Mike Burns. Ouch. 2nd inning, Laredo and Newark tied at 1. Just underway, Grand Prairie, El Paso out in West Texas. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. Kolb 1 for 2, a walk, 2 runs scored tonight. Tomorrow, Matt Rush versus lefty Alan Chiano. 1:35 start. We're on the air at noon, 55 with Forney, and it's going to be hot in this press box. 0-1. And a bunt pushed up the first base line. Picked up by Guida, threw to first, and it was Ramon covering. The throw was high. Amos knocked it down and got pulled off the bag, and Kolb will likely get a bunt single on that. And it puts 2 on for Drew Martinez. They're going to charge an error on the throw, is what they're going to do. It'll be E2. And Drew Martinez, the batter. So no sacrifice, E2. Martinez, 1 for 1, a walk, a sacrifice. Now the Goldeyes are in a little bit of trouble here. Gary applying a little bit of pressure. 2 on, nobody out here in the 8th inning. Lafferty comes set, first pitch. And showing bunt pulling back is Martinez, and he'll take low, ball 1. 6-5, Gary in front. Each team has 9 hits. The Goldeyes have now made the lone error. And for Winnipeg, it's an error in 3 straight games. And in 4 of the 5 on this homestand. 1-0. Outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Martinez hitting .307. Stands back in from the left side. Lafferty will come set. The 2-0. And a bunt pushed up the third base line. It's going to hug the line and then roll foul. Arthur pulled it foul, or after it rolled toward the right side. In this case, the left side of the line. For it to go foul, he then grabbed it, pulled it away. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the Goldeyes flashing some signs on a play defensively here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Drew Martinez. The pitch. And a bunt pushed out in front of home plate, picked up by Guida, and he'll have no chance to go anywhere. Thought about, as he bareheaded the baseball, going to third, and no chance to get Vitters there. That's a bunt single. There's that small ball that Gary plays. They do it so well, and now the Goldeyes are in a heap. Bases loaded, nobody out. And Zach Mitchell, who's driven in 3 tonight, will step up and in.
Shortstop, number 7, Zach Mitchell.
And Mitchell steps in. Three RBI tonight, 2 hits. Infield in. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. .65 Gary, bases loaded, and nobody out. And Lafferty comes set. 1-0. Swung on, lined right back up the middle for a base hit. In to score is Vitters. They're going to wave in Kolb, and the throw will go to second. Kolb will score standing. How about Zach Mitchell tonight? 3 hits and 5 RBI. And Gary leads it by 3 again at 8-5. And Danny Pohl for the batter. Stopping at second is Martinez. And Pulfer will step in from the right-hand side.
The second base for number 22, Danny Pulfer.
And Pulfer steps in after looking down to the third base coach's box. 8-5, Gary in front. They have scored multiple runs in the 2nd, the 6th, and now here the 8th. And lead by 3 again. First pitch. Swung on and fouled at the plate for strike 1. And that might have got John Durant, our home plate umpire, and he's trying to shake that off. I don't know where he got it. He hasn't sort of let anybody know. Where it might have got him. Maybe on the hip. Jordan Gotta goes out to have a little chat with Lafferty. And now we'll get a new apple and throw it back to Lafferty. The old catcher's courtesy, right? Umpire does it for you. When you take a foul back, he'll kind of walk a ball out to the mound. And when the umpire gets one, the catcher goes out to have a little chat. Just to kind of take your eye off of the injured player or injured umpire, whichever case it might be. And Pulfer tries a bunt. And fouls at third base side, strike 2. What a night tonight for Zach Mitchell. 3 singles, 5 RBI. Goldeyes will go back to middle infield regular depth to try to turn 2 here with nobody out and 2 in. Lafferty comes set. The pitch is a fastball in the dirt. It got away from Guida. Now he picks it up and he throws it into left field. And a run will score on that as Drew Martinez got over to third on the wild pitch and then scores on the air to the catcher. Second one of the inning. And all the way over to third from first on that is Mitchell. So now 9-5. And the Goldeyes will get a lefty and Caldwell up to start throwing. 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Danny Pulfer, who's 1 for 3. Infield pulled in again to protect home plate. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit to center field. Lentini is coming in. He will make the catch for the out, and he'll fire it right back in behind the mound, cut off there by Luis Allen, so there's one away. And now back to the top of the order in Adam Klein, who's 0 for 4 tonight.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 36, Adam Klein.
And Adam Klein will step in from the left side. Flown out twice, grounded out twice. Infield still in with a runner at third, one out, 9-5 Gary. And Lafferty will look in to get the sign. He'll come set. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Gary now with 10 hits. One more than Winnipeg and leading by 4. The Goldeyes have made 2 errors in this inning. The 0-1. Breaking ball, half a swing. Did he go? The appeal at third. No, says Mitch Morgan. 1-1. Pitch was low as well. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Lafferty comes set. 1-1. Fastball on the outside edge for a strike. It's 1-2. Adam Klein does lead the league in walks. With 43. 1-2. Swung on, fouled back. Still a ball and 2 strikes. His on-base percentage is .419. Which, of course, is helped along by the fact that he does draw base on balls. And he's third in the league in on-base. Pitches swung on and fouled back. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Klein is 0 for 4 tonight, hitting .265. Lafferty comes set, the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball is just a little bit high, 2-2. Adam Klein doesn't strike out very often, 23 strikeouts. 2-2. Just missed outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Half a swing by Klein. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fans trying to help out here. Been a long 8th inning already. 3-2 is high, ball 4. And Lafferty walks his second of the inning. There's only 1 out. The RailCats have runners on the corners. And the batter is Mike Massaro. Winnipeg's walked 5 here tonight. And Massaro 1 for 3 with a walk. Alan Caldwell still throwing in the bullpen. And Lafferty will come set. First pitch. Breaking ball, missed inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Tomorrow, Matt Rush versus left-hander Alan Keano. 1-0 is inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Keanu, of course, a longtime Schaumburg Flyer. Schaumburg is back in independent baseball, but in the Frontier League, owned by the same gentleman that owns Gary, Pat Selvey. 2-0 is low. 3 balls and no strikes. I'm thinking if Lafferty loses Massaro here, it'll be the last batter. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Massaro tonight, 1 for 3, a walk, the 3-1. In there for a strike, and it's 3-2. Runners on the corners, 1 out, 3 in. The Goldeyes have walked 2 in the inning, given up a bunt single, made 2 errors. It has been anything but clean. The payoff pitch. Swung on, sent down the left field line, in toward the seats, and foul. That is a souvenir. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 to Mike Massaro. Zach Mitchell at third base with 5 RBI tonight. Klein at first. The pitch swung on and lifted out toward left center. That's going to be trouble. It's going to get down and be taken on a hop by Coles. He'll throw it towards second base. Diving in safely there is going to be Massaro with an RBI double. And Gary's hit double digits. It's 10-5. And here comes Rick Forney out to get Lafferty. So Zach Mitchell scores easily. Klein goes first to third. A double for Massaro. And the Goldeyes will have their 5th pitcher of the night come in when we come back. Gary again is blowing it wide open. And the Goldeyes will have pitcher number 5 enter the baseball game here in the top of the 8th. Gary leading 10-5 on TSN 1290.
Hi, I'm Chris Walby. The Snapper rear-engine riding mower is now over 50 years old. And to celebrate, Snapper is introducing all new models for 2013. That's right! The legendary Snapper rear-engine rider has been reinvented, designed with today's consumer in mind. The new Snapper rear-engine riders are now even easier to use, more comfortable to ride, and perform better than ever.
For a Snapper dealer near you to see the exciting new Snapper rear-engine riding mower, contact Yetmans Limited in Winnipeg.
Is this the year you catch the big one? It could be if you got the right bait and tackle from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's exclusive pro shop. Rods, reels, GPS, fish finders, trolling motors, you name it, Pro-Am's got it. And the price is right. Service is exceptional, and they have the only live bait tank in town. So make this the year you haul in more than ever before with a little help from Pro-Am Tackle, Winnipeg's premier bait shop, 1094 Nairn Avenue.
Brendan Lafferty is done for the night, 1/3 of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs. I have 3 unofficially being earned. 2 walks, no strikeouts, and he gives way to Alan Caldwell. And this pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. 10-5, Gary are leading this one in this 8th inning. And Alan Caldwell will get his complement of 8 warm-up pitches. Pitching change for Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And Caldwell, last night, worked 1 1/3 innings, 2 hits, a run, no walks, a strikeout. And it's the 3rd time on this homestand that he works. And he tonight is pitcher number 5. And Caldwell, 5'11", 170 from Sumter, South Carolina. 25 years old. Now he'll face Christian Guerrero, a right-handed batter. Caldwell makes his 9th appearance. He's 1-0 with a 2.08 ERA. And Guerrero is 0 for 3 tonight with a walk. First pitch is a fastball that's outside, ball 1. 10-5 Gary. There's only one out in the inning. And they have runners at second and third. The 1-0. Swung on, ground ball out towards Short. Short picked up by Mazzola. He's going to throw to first. And they get Guerrero, who drives in the 11th run. So 6-3 put out. There'll be 2 away. Klein comes in to score from third. It'll be 11-5 for Gary. And here's Ryan Babineau, the 9th man to hit in the inning. And as he does, Gary will officially bat around. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. Babineau 1 for 4. Had a base hit back in the third, stole a base and scored a run. Nothing in 1. The pitch is in there for a strike, and it's nothing in 2. Babineau's a right-handed batter, by the way. 11-5 Gary. And Gary has a left-hander throwing down to the bullpen. And it's number 55 down there as Caldwell comes set. The 0-2. Swung on, fouled back. Boomer Potts. Boomer Potts. Throwing down to the bullpen. Nothing in 2 to Babineau. 9 men stepping to the plate here for Gary in this 8th inning. 5 men have crossed it. 11-5. This one has been sloppy, to say the least, on the Goldeyes' part tonight. 0-2. Breaking ball bounced out toward third. Charged by Harther. Running pickup, and he'll have no chance. Babineau across the bag safely on an infield single. And there'll be runners in the corners for Christian Vitters, who led off with a walk. And Vitters tonight, 2 for 2. Hit by a pitch, walked. He scored 3 times. And Vitters will step in from the left side against the lefty Caldwell. Charged that last run to Lafferty, by the way. First pitch is in there for a strike. And that was Adam Klein coming in to score. And the 0-1. Swung on, lifted out toward left center. Lentini, couple of hard strides. Now will get there and make the catch. And the inning comes to an end. For Gary, 10 step to the plate, 5 cross it. They also have 3 hits. The Goldeyes make 2 errors, and 2 are left. We'll go to the bottom of 8. Gary by 6 at 11-5. TSN 1290.
In the competitive world of aluminum fishing boats, the bar has been raised again. Introducing the new aluminum Kingfisher Revolution with exclusive pre-flex hull technology that delivers super strong construction, increased performance, and load handling without extra weight. It's the perfect combination for the weekend angler or fishing fanatic. Discover these revolutionary boats at kingfisherboats.com or give Girton Equipment a call at 1-800-619-0614. Kingfisher, fish the good times.
If you love East Indian food and want to introduce your friends to it, bring them to the Clay Oven. They have the best buttered chicken in town. Plus, the new Hakka menu features Indian Chinese fusion. First-timers will love exploring the flavors of our tally platters. Another fresh batch of naan bread is coming out of the oven right now. The Clay Oven with 3 locations, including the brand new restaurant open year-round in the ballpark. Reserve your dinner party or game day seat on the patio at clayoven.ca.
Do you have a plan to escape winter this year? How about an Air Canada vacations trip with endless sunny skies, pristine white sand beaches, warm turquoise water, friendly people, zesty food, and music that really gets you moving? Plan the perfect escape this winter to the Grand Bahia Principe all-inclusive resort with Air Canada Vacations. Direct flight from Winnipeg to Montego Bay, Jamaica all winter long. Start planning your getaway today at aircanadavacations.com.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, and the Goldeyes have some serious catch-up to do. They trail by 6 at 11-5. And the new pitcher for Gary is left-hander Boomer Potts. And he'll replace Taylor Suet. And this pitching change in the bottom of this 8th, brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 452-0909. So Suet tonight goes 1 1/3. 2 hits, no runs, no walks, a strikeout. And Boomer Potts will face Mazzola, Lentini, and Skoma. And Boomer Potts, tall lefty, big dude, 6'3", 225 from Camdenton, Missouri. He was in Fort Worth previously. And he turned 28 on Independence Day, July the 4th, just a couple days ago. Here's Josh Mazzola. He's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch is a little bit high, ball 1. Mazzola rides a 5-game hitting streak into this one, but he's 0 for 3. 2 flyouts and a fielder's choice. The 1-0 is inside. 2 balls and no strikes. For Boomer Potts, he makes his 8th appearance. He's 1-1 with a 3.38 ERA. The 2-0 is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. 8 innings, 11 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Opposition batting .324 against him. 2-1 is inside. 3 balls and a strike. 11-5. Gary leads it. The road hitting Winnipeg 12-9. Goldeyes have made the only 2 errors on the board on the Culligan in-game line score. 3-1. Swung on, line to center. That'll drop for a base hit. And Mazzola has extended a hitting streak to 6 straight. And here's Phelan Lentini. And Lentini tonight, 1 for 3, an RBI double, a stolen base, and a run scored. Lentini's bounced out twice tonight as well, corner to corner. First pitch is right down the middle for a strike. Lentini hitting .283, 5 homers, 21 driven in. 0-1 is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still daylight here. We're coming up to 6 minutes before 9 o'clock. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch. Swung on and popped up. Left field, coming hard toward the line, now slowing up his Klein. He'll get there and make the catch 1 step into fair territory. And Lentini's retired. Ryan Skoma, the batter. And Skoma 0 for 2 tonight with a walk and a run scored. He's also driven in a run. And Skoma's still looking for his first home run as a Goldeye. First pitch is low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Boomer Potts will come set. The 1-0 is low. 2-0. Tomorrow, 1:35. We're on the air at noon. And then Monday, Tuesday, the final two games are at 7:05. The 2-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up. Left side of the infield. Right there at short is going to be Mitchell along with the third baseman Kolb. And they collide. Mitchell makes the catch. I don't know if there's smiles there or a little bit of concern. Anyway, the out is recorded. No smiles. They just got the binoculars on them. And it is the shortstop that makes the catch, and Luis Allen the batter. So 2 away with a runner at first base. And Allen stands in for the right-hand side. First pitch. Low and inside, ball one. Luis tonight has had 2 hits, including his first home run of the year. RBI 20 and 21 on the campaign. 2 RBI tonight. 1-0 is a changeup that missed outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Josh Mazzola is not being held on at first. Playing off the bag is Christian Vitters. And the 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 2-1. Mazzola, 3 for 4 in the base paths, but the Goldeyes are not interested in stealing bases right now as much as getting guys on base. 2-1. Swung on, lifted out toward right. Guerrero is there, and he'll make the catch, and we'll play into the 9th inning. So after the leadoff single, the Goldeyes go 1-2-3. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We'll go to the 9th inning. Gary in control by 6 at 11-5. You're listening to Goldeyes Baseball on TSN 1290.
Downtown Winnipeg is the place to be this summer. Get downtown and enjoy fun festivals, concerts, and tours. Catch a Goldeyes game, visit exceptional shopping and dining districts, get a taste for Winnipeg's distinct urban culture, and check out the Out to Lunch concert series with free music downtown every Wednesday at noon all summer long. For info on concert locations and other downtown events, visit downtownwinnipegbiz.com. Get down this summer. Downtown.
You're going to thrive in a big way at the Collegiate on the University of Winnipeg campus, Canada's only high school at university. I'm Julia, a grade 9 student, and I chose the Collegiate because it's a great place to be who you are, make friends, and connect with teachers who treat you like an individual. Attending the Collegiate also prepares students in grades 9 to 12 for their transition to university. It's a decision I'm so glad I made. To learn more about the Collegiate at the University of Winnipeg, visit uwinnipeg.ca/collegiate.
Yesterday, Alex posted 18 photos on Instagram. Today, he's working in a department store camera section. He's never really taken a good photo, but he has taken lots of his food.
Sweet Club sandwich.
Why buy a camera from Alex when you can buy from Don's? At Don's Photo, you'll find a better camera at a better price. Plus, answers to all your camera questions. Minus this guy.
It got 37 likes.
Visit donsphoto.com or one of our 3 Winnipeg stores, and let's talk photography.
Grand Slam Goldeyes coverage with Paul Edmonds. This is TSN 1290. TSN1290.ca.
Well, the Goldeyes need a little more than a grand slam here tonight. They trail by 6, 11-5. Gary in front. We go to the 9th inning. Alan Caldwell works into his 2nd inning. It's Kolb, Martinez, and Mitchell. 6, 7, and 8. Gary getting 5 in the 8th, and that is essentially the difference here tonight.
Leading on to down the extra line inning for the Gary SouthShore RailCats.
Ryan Kolb tonight. 1 for 3 with a walk and 3 runs scored. And Kolb will stand in from the right side. Caldwell comes set. First pitch. Fastball is wide, ball one. Gary with those white shoes and those stirrup socks. 1-0. Is on the outside edge for a strike. Kind of reminds you of the Giroux A's. One ball, one strike. Pitch. Swung on, inside and out, and rolled over toward first. Fielded by Allen. He'll give the stop sign there to Caldwell and make the unassisted play, one away. For those that don't know, Giroux is a small town in southern Manitoba that for a while, I guess in the 70s and 80s, had just a powerhouse of a baseball program down there in senior men's ball. In the 80s, not in the 70s. Really good in the 80s. Well, I mean, the foundation has to start somewhere, right? Now the first pitch is in there for a strike. Drew Martinez tonight, 2 for 2, a walk, a sacrifice, an RBI, 2 runs scored. He's at a bunt. Lefty, one down here in the ninth. 11-5 Gary, the pitch. Swung on, grounded out toward third. Picked up by Harther, and he throws to first. 2 away. And the batter is Zach Mitchell. And Zach Mitchell's had a fine night. Boy, he's just loving Goldeye pitching. 3 for 4 tonight is Zach Mitchell with 5 RBI. Seemingly every time he stood up, there was a couple of guys on base for him to drive in. He came in batting .556 against the Goldeyes. First pitch in there for a strike. And with a 3 for 4 night so far, that will go up. He has 2 home runs and 12 driven in 4 games against Winnipeg. 0-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. With 2 away, we look ahead to the ninth for Winnipeg. Guida, Coles, Ramon. 9-1-2. And a right-hander getting loose in the bullpen for Gary, and that's Marco Gonzalez. 0-2 to Zach Mitchell. And Caldwell comes set. And the pitch is just off the table. I don't know where that missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and 2. The pitch is just inside 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. A lot of folks departed after the 8th was over. Headed for the exits and the vehicles. 2-2. Curve, I guess, just outside. Oh, boy. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Zach Mitchell batting .267 coming in. He has 29 RBI, and he leads Gary. 3-2. Swung on, ground ball right side to his left. Ramon up with it and over to first base, and that's it. For Gary, they go 1-2-3 here in the 9th inning. Zeros across the board. Last chance coming up for the Goldeyes. They need 6 to tie, 7 to win it. We'll see what happens when we return on TSN 1290.
Right now, you don't care that money problems can happen to anyone. You don't want to hear people telling you they understand what you're going through. You don't want words. You want a way forward, out of your debt, so your creditors stop calling. LC Taylor is your debt rescue, helping you build a plan to climb back onto solid financial ground. You can do it. You just need a helping hand. So take ours. LC Taylor, Trustees in Bankruptcy. your way forward at lctaylor.com.
Selkirk Chrysler's massive factory-authorized truck sale is on now. Find a huge selection of 2013 Ram pickups, quad cab, crew cab, regular cab, gas, diesel. We have them, and they're on sale. Savings up to $17,000 with super low financing, like the quad cab 4x4 with new 8-speed automatic transmission, featuring an incredible 33 miles per gallon at just $169 bi-weekly. Only at Selkirk Chrysler's factory-authorized truck sale. Details at selkirkchrysler.com.
It's furniture that has a story to tell. Discover the unrivaled character and craftsmanship only Manitoba Made can offer with Prairie Barnwood. Prairie Barnwood specializes in handcrafted furniture and decor made from dismantled barns from across the Canadian prairies. From mantels to countertops, furniture, even custom pieces, it's all made in Manitoba. See these one-of-a-kind works of art for yourself. Learn more about Manitoba reclaimed barnwood furniture today at prairiebarnwood.com.
New pitcher for Gary, Marco Gonzalez, comes into the baseball game. He's the fourth pitcher of the night. Boomer Potts is done. 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs. No walks, no strikeouts. The pitching change brought to you by Johnson Waste Management, 4520909. And it's Marco Gonzalez, a right-hander, to face Jordan Guida, Mike Coles, and Amos Ramon. Gonzalez from Golden, Colorado. It's a great spot if you've ever been there. 6'2", 205. Was with Gary last year. 29 years old. Marco Gonzalez, in his 20th game, he's 0 for 3 with a 249 earned run average. 21 2/3 innings, 21 hits, 6 earned runs, 9 walks, 10 strikeouts, opposition batting .256 against him. And Gata will step in from the right side. 1 for 3 tonight. He's driven in his first run of the year. Goldeyes trail 11-5. They need 7 to win it. And Gonzalez will come set. First pitch. Swung on, fouled back for strike 1. Jordan batting .158 coming in. That will climb with the 1 hit regardless of what happens here during this at-bat. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Tomorrow, Matt Rush versus lefty Alan Kieno. Game 2 of the series. 0-2 is half a swing, didn't go. Breaking ball missed low. Nice block there by Babineau. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brian Babineau is a tall catcher. 6'2", 215. 1-2 pitch is a little bit high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jordan Guida looking to get on any way he can here. Gonzalez comes set, and the pitch is in there for a called third strike. And Guida will go down looking. Good fastball in the outside corner. Strikeout number 1 for Gonzalez, number 4 in the baseball game for Gary pitching, and Mike Coles, the batter. Well, looking more and more like the Goldeyes will have a 3-game win streak come to an end. And they will fall a little bit further behind Gary in the wild card chase. First pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. And maybe back in behind that North Division again, and maybe back into third spot. The 0-1 is high. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one is over 3 hours old tonight. Threw out the first pitch at 6:04. We're now 3 hours and 6 minutes into this. Gary, 11 runs, 12 hits. 1-1. High, 2-1. 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors for Winnipeg. Still daylight here, though. The lights are on, but we have light around us and blue sky. 2-1. Swung on, ground ball right side. That's going to bound through and get into right field. And Mike Coles has a 3-hit night tonight. Goldeyes have 11 hits. 1 out single. Here's Amos Ramon, who's 0 for 4. And 7 for 24 on the homestand. And Amos will step in from the right-hand side. And Gonzalez comes set. First pitch is right down the chute for a strike. And Amos didn't like the call on that. And he'll step back in. Gonzalez comes set. And the pitch. Curve a little high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Now the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch is outside and no throw. Defensive indifference, says Steve Eitzen, our official scorer, for Coles to get to second base. Coles already stole the base tonight, his 7th. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Babineau went out to talk with Marco Gonzalez. Two balls, 1 strike. And Gonzalez will come set. 11-5. Gary leads it. We're in the 9th. The pitch. Swung on and fouled off of Babineau. He felt that one, I think. Or was it off our home plate umpire? 2-2. Amos tonight has popped out, struck out looking, flown out, and popped out again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Amos batting .297. And Gonzalez will get the sign. Babineau will stay in the middle, set up there. 2-2. It's a breaking ball that's low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Fans trying to help out here a little bit. And the payoff pitch. Swung on, ground ball out toward third by Colby to left field. Coles will stop at third base. And Ramon has a base hit, and there's Goldeyes on the corners for Ray Sadler. And Sadler will step up from the right-hand side. 1 for 3 tonight. Homer and a walk.
The Goldeyes right field, number 25, Ray Sadler.
Sadler homered in the first, walked in the third, grounded out in the fifth, struck out swinging in the seventh. Hit the home run off Billy Spottiswoode, his 11th of the year. And Gonzalez will come set. First pitch is low, ball one. Gary came up from Sioux City. Goldeyes' last trip was Sioux City, Gary, and then home. 1-0. Swung on, fouled back, and it's 1-1. Now, with all the talk that the American Association is going to lose Texas next year, and you'd have basically the loss of one of the divisions, the South. 1-1 is a breaking ball that's low. 2-1. You have Kansas City, Sioux City, Lincoln, Gary, Wichita, Sioux Falls, St. Paul, Winnipeg, Fargo left. Essentially 9 teams, and an uneven number of teams. Pitches outside, 3-1. So you would still require the interleague play with the Can-Am League. Three balls, one strike. Pitch. Swung on, line to left field for a base hit. RBI single by Ray Sadler. 3 straight hits. And it's 11-6. And Sadler has his second RBI of the night. Mike Cole's in to score. And Ramon stops at second. And Casey Hart's in the battle. And Gary's going to get somebody up in the bullpen. That in order to maybe get to a 10th team and make it an even number of teams, you'd like to think about something in around Chicagoland again as a partner to Gary. First pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the screen for strike one. Nothing in one. Arthur's had 2 hits tonight. The 0-1 is outside on the corner. Oh, boy. And it's 0-2 to Casey Arthur. There's also the possibility of Omaha, another team in Chicagoland, or grabbing a Frontier League team to make a 10th. All speculation, of course. 0-2 outside, 1 ball and 2 strikes. But it does appear that El Paso is going to take a buyout check from the city and let the city open up that brand new ballpark in downtown in El Paso and bring in AAA. Laredo will go and be a partner with Sugar Land in the Atlantic League. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's low, 2-2. Amarillo and Grand Prairie are owned by the same guy, and they're looking to join the United League. And that will be that. And you'll be down to 9 teams. Which I can tell you some around the league here don't have a problem with. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But a 10th team would be perfect. 2-2. Swung on, wrapped out towards short, fielded by Mitchell. Flips to second for 1, and down to 1 for 2. And game 1 between the Gary SouthShore RailCats and the Goldeyes belongs to Gary, and they win it convincingly here, 11-6. And the Goldeyes 3 games win streak comes to an end. For Winnipeg, a run on 3 hits, and they will leave 1. Final score, Gary 11, Winnipeg 6. Totals in the postgame are next after these on TSN 1290.
You're tired of waking up each day with the aches and pains of daily life. Looking for a proven